Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, good morning, one and all. Once again, gathered in this virtual platform for this UGC-sponsored short-term course on the flip learning. Friends, yesterday we have started our journey towards this short-term program, and the important themes like as this some techno tools for this techno tools for the pedagogy, and this one of the important concept that is shifting from the conventional classroom to the towards this flip classroom we have covered. That is one of important part is Moodle. Right now we are discussing. In today's session, we are discussing with the different things that has been related directly to this flip classroom with the help of two different renowned experts. Today's session have been split into two different parts. First part, Professor Nagaraju sir will be there, and in the another part, Professor Gulhane sir will be there. In the very first session, we will discuss on the flip learning models and the approaches in the education with the help of Professor Nagaraju sir. So, sir, first of all, I extend my warm welcome to you to this UGC sponsored short-term course and particular to this session. Professor Nagaraju sir is at present serving as the head Department of Education at Indira Gandhi National Tribal University situated in the Amarkantak, Madhya Pradesh. He has more than the 2.5 decades of experience in this field of higher education. His area of specialization is the science education, ICT application in the education, teacher education policy studies, and the evaluation. Before he has continuously engaged in this institution since last 25 years. Beside of this teaching experience, he is also having the lot of administrative experience, like as the coordinator of this Malviya Mission Teacher Training Center from 2023 onwards. Then he is the head of the Department of the Education. He is the proctor at Amarkantak. He is also the state officer, dean, particularly faculty of the education, head also the Department of the Performing Art and the music, faculty for performing art. And then after the dean for the faculty for the performing art, he is also working on the various different committees of the university, like as the RAC chairman of the NEP task force committee. Particularly, he is also the OSD in the academics and the research and development. uh, so friends, sir has more than the 22 years of research experience, and he has, under his able guidance, 6 candidates have been awarded with the PhD degree, and one has submitted their thesis, and 4 in progress. Under his able guidance, 17 students have been awarded with the MPhil degree. As far as publication concerned, he is the author and the co-author and the editor of 26 books. He has as a
No need of all these things, sir. Leave it, no problem at all.
So friends, there are a number of things that I could told with Professor Nagaraju sir. So we are luckily fortunate to get such kind of scholarly personality in today's session to enlighten us. So I will, without wasting so much time, sir, I again extend my warm welcome to you. Now may I request you to please start with your session, sir, please.
Good morning, friends. I think my PPT is now visible on your screen. Okay. Is it fine?
Yes, sir, we are able to see, sir. Able to
Yes,
see.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, first of all, I thanks to the organizers as well as the university administration as well as the coordinator MMTTC.
You are not audible, sir.
Now, audio. 1 minute. 1 minute. Now,
Yes, yes,
now is it okay?
yes.
Yeah. Now I think it is clear. Okay. So first of all, I thanks to the organizers as well as the coordinator MMTTC and administration of the university for giving me an opportunity to share my idea with all these participants under the STP. So friends, you might have know about the last day because it starts yesterday only, the short-term program. because I, as the coordinator MMTTC, I know what are the possibilities and hindrances, ways and means, everything. Because last week only we completed our short-term program, and we are going to another program. Like this, every month we have, as MMTTC is running 2-3 programs. So at the same time, without much wasting of my time, I am directly coming to the point of teaching. Today we are going to be learn about the what is a flipped learning model and what are these approaches in our education system. Friends, coming to the system, you might have know about our traditional classroom. Okay, in this our traditional classroom, what the things are going on is means I categorized it into three parts. One is called pre entering into the class, during the class, and post class. So pre entering into the class, what we are doing, just sometimes we are going to be prepare our materials, reading the materials, and coming to the class also. Somebody, I'm not saying that all the members are doing the same thing. Few of them are prepare certain things and coming to the class. During the class, they are attending the lecture and teacher is teaching. And during the conversation of this teaching learning process, student has answered to the questions raised by the teacher. And after the class, the student is again going to the home. What he studied during this period and what he had the conversation with this period means together he will be make as a homework at the end of the day. So means this is a normal classroom which is going on. Then why we are going to be give the term flipped? Flipped means something change, it will turn into the another part, means reverse case. So means the activities are coming front. Okay, process is same and learning is afterwards. In the early slide, just you can see learning is first, process is middle, and activities is end. For this, the flipped classroom, the activities means the student has prepared certain activities, and these activities he is going to be on the guidelines of the teacher or on the way of tutorial material, on the way of the books available reference section, whatever it may be. He is prepare certain activities that what I have to be do in the classroom. Then during the process of learning, teaching learning process, the teacher might not be learn anything. He cannot teach maximum. He will be teach a little bit only. Then the students can be practiced these activities with the peer team or along with the teacher itself also. Sometimes peer group members will be sitting together and one to one other share also. And sometimes the teacher also involved in the class also. Then after completion of these two categories, then they go for the post session of the class. They can understand what they learned and how it will be extended for their future learning. That is nothing but called as the flipped learning. That is called flipped class. Okay, flipped. Have you understood or not? Then flipped learning model is nothing but called as the flipped classroom. That's how simple. Just I synonymically given the name flipped learning model. The flipped learning model is nothing but flipped classroom. So I categorized the above two slides into one slide. Here, the before the flip, after the flip. So here the student is reading the material, here preparing the learning module. Here the teaching is going on, here the teaching is participatory method. Here he is alone only doing the homework with the activity, but he is learning the activity through the computers and video and what are the activities done on during the session, and he is sharing with the friends also. So this is nothing but called as the flipped learning classroom. Have you understood what is the meaning of flipped classroom?
Yes, sir.
Is there any
Yes, sir.
doubts
Yes,
in
sir.
this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. Now, coming back to the what is this approach? Means during this classroom, how the teacher and the student is going together to learn certain things. Okay. So in this, in general, natural traditional classrooms, the teacher is teaching and the learner receiving the material and he's doing the activities. But in the flipped learning, majorly the two interest topics that we are going to be find is called as one is blended learning and another one is digital literacy. So means blended learning. What is mean by blended learning? Blend means whatever you know, a little bit convert into a shortest form is called blend. Suppose earlierly what I am going to be do, I write a message letter to my friend, but now what I am doing, I am using my WhatsApp. Yeah, I am using my message box to send my message to the opponent person. Through that, I use technology, and this technology quickly went to the other person. Within a thousands of seconds, it will be reached. So means it is nothing but called blend. Means this phone is having a 5G. So what is the 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G? Can you anybody explain? In our mobiles, it is called 2G. What it means? 2G means
They are the virgins, sir.
anyone can.
They are the
Generations, sir.
virgins.
Anji?
Different generations.
No, no, that's correct. To second generation, third generation, fourth generation. What it exactly means? That's why I'm asking.
It's
Yes, suppose a
upgraded version,
normal.
sir. Yeah.
No, no. As a learning capacity person, suppose a rural fellow, a cowboy can ask this. What is this? Different, different. I have some phone. It cannot having the connectivity. You are having some different phone. Suppose 2G phones, you know that it can give only our voice and message. That's all. Means your voice and message is going 2G, second generation. In third G, what happened? The message along with pictures. Am I correct? Durgaji, am I correct or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
third generation have what happened? Message is going,
Video.
calling is
Yes.
going, and pictures also we are sending. You use your 3G also. Then in 4G, what happened? Along with the pictures, you sending the videos also. Okay. So means audio, text, picture, video. Four are called 4G. Now we are entering into the fifth G. What is the fifth G? With animated things also. Like the chat GPT, okay, Gemini AI tools, okay, artificial. So slowly it is coming on. So means text, voice also. I am using this phone. I am calling you. I am receiving the message. I am sending pictures. I am sending videos as well as I will speak. By default, this will be type my message. Okay. I want to be ask this phone what suppose what is mean by flip learning. It gives the answer. Means why it will give? It is responding to you. It is responding to you. In what manner? The artificial intelligence was already there, the fifth generation. So that's why 5G means audio, text, picture, video, animations. Okay. So this we have to explain for the unknown fellows. Okay. 2G is to second generation, third generation, that's okay. Right? Have you got my point clearly? Now, digital literacy. So the digital literacy means what it is exactly. The information is in certain way of terminologies. So I want to be see that Today I am going to be giving a lecture for the STP program in some Amaravati University. Okay. Sant Baba Gandhi Amaravati University. What shall I do? I want to be know about what is the historical evidences of SBG Amaravati University. Who is going there? What are the things are there? Who are the participants? What is their background? Whether I can be console them or not, whether I will be treat them in a proper manner or not. This information I want to require. So what shall I do? I cannot ask directly. I cannot go to the Amravati. Sitting in my place, just I log into a website through my internet process. I click in a one single minute. What is the SG University? What is the programs? What are the MMTTC? Then only the thing is I want to ask over phone to coordinator who are the background of the participant. That's all because it is not available on the website. Means this tech learning by default you are sitting at a alone place and learning yourself is called the digital because we are using the digital learning. We are using the learning or literacy or knowledge sitting at a point and getting the system knowledge. That's why this all creations of tools or learning management systems, whatever it is there, all these comes under the flip learning. Now coming to the point, you just see this picture. This picture is gives a small interference of knowledge that how we are going to be learn ourselves at the level of our higher education. In schools and in colleges, the learning system is totally different. See, the term, the synonymically, the word is also different. During our up to high school level, we are called that who person who is giving knowledge is called teacher only. At the college level, the person who is giving knowledge to you is called lecturer. The person who is giving the same knowledge at higher education level, we are called as the professors. Why? Is there any difference between these three? Anybody can give me the answer? Why the different terminology we are using at these three levels? Anybody have any idea in this regard? Yes?
Professors means highly experienced and highly qualified also.
No, madam. Suppose I am a professor. I joined in the year 2001. Okay. At the same time, Durgesh sir also joined during the 2001. I just you take it. You may also take it, Uma madam. You also joined as a teacher in the 2 year 2001. All three are joined. You are joined at school level. Durgesh joined at college level, and myself joined at the higher education level. The same experience you, me, and Dr. Durgesh also. But for you, all the students are say teacher only. For Durgesh, they are teacher say lecturer only. For me, professor only. Why this change will be
Sir,
coming there?
depends on to the students' intellectual and the capability of the students. Those who are
Very nice.
undergraduate students, yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes. You can go ahead. No problem.
Yes, sir. Undergraduate students are there. Now it has been changed that is a professor, assistant professor, and associate professors. At after 10th, 11 and 12th, we are generally calling as a lecturers and teachers miss for the sir that is a pre as well as the primary as well as the that schooling education, sir.
No, no. That's okay. Schooling education, college level, higher education. Why the
Uh,
terminology is changing? That is only.
Sir, I think that it is as per the research or maybe the profile, the basic responsibilities in that profile is research oriented for the professors.
Yes, Dr.
And
Rashmi, you are just near to arriving. You are near to arriving.
Sir, can I
research,
add?
research contributions, innovations, adopting, you know, like patent, in that contribution, I think
Uh,
UGC is revising the nomenclature in this manner.
Sir, particularly the involvement of engaging of the students, especially in
Yes,
the
yes, yes, coming.
teaching.
Yes, come, come,
Huh.
come, come. Give me the
Yes,
right
sir.
answer.
Yes,
You
sir.
are
Means,
arriving near to arriving.
yeah, yes, sir. Because of that, mostly in the colleges, yes, we are not just scolding the students, but we are engaging them.
Okay.
Generally, we are taking their ideas, their innovations, and by considering that is a particular
Yes,
student's perspective,
yes,
and
yes.
by considering all these things, we are considering as a
Yeah.
professors and
No,
all
no,
might
both
be.
both you are coming to very near at the point. I will just
Sir, your
my,
question is like this, if I'm not wrong, that how do we engage the students or how the nomenclatures are different?
that's what I am saying also. Just you arrived at near point. You also Durgesh and
Sir, if we will think that teachers are, just giving the directions to the students to reach to the cognitive stage. And
very
then when
good.
it comes to the 12th standard students, they will be informative, but with the limitations, information is just the introduction of the concepts. And
Very
some
good.
examples at UG level, maybe the conceptual things are being dealt by the assistant professors and with elaborated information. And
Very
if
good.
it is, say, maybe professor level, then research component is being included in pedagogical approaches with OBE, outcome-based education also, like this,
Very
what
good.
I
Very good.
feel.
Very good. With your knowledge, it is correct what you said also. But technically, because I am an education professor, technically I will speak like this also. Okay.
So,
I am not saying that you are. Yes, yes, sir. Nafis sir. You want to say
yes, sir.
something?
Good morning, sir. Sir, it seems to me like nowadays what we are doing in schools and colleges means that old tradition of teaching is now gone. Now we are using something like experiential learning. We are giving some case studies, some activity-based learning to the students so that they will learn the things in group, not individually.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
is what I have seen in this, what the slide is showing, learning style in higher education. Initially, we did it individually. Then we are making the groups of the people, interdisciplinary research we are talking about. The
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing now we are adopting in higher education.
Yes, yes. Only the higher education slide I am showing.
Yes.
I never
Yes.
shown a school level, college level, but
Sir,
I
we can
give you
add this in three ways also: teacher-centric, student-centric, and learner-centric. Now we have
everywhere
followed
it is
this.
there. No, no, Dr. Rasmi, what you said is exactly correct. It is applicable for all the three stages, even school level, college level, and higher education level. My point of question is, for high school teachers, why we are nomenclature as called teachers? Why for teaching the same thing by the college level, you people are called lecturers. I don't know where you are working, but I am saying that like this. Okay,
University.
okay, you are suppose working in a university, you are designated as a professor. Okay, other than also tutors also there. I am coming to the main point. The teachers at the school levels up to class 1 to class 10 is supporting with the students, hand to hand they will be with them and giving the directions in the way of learning. Means the teacher student parallelly moving and they learn together. That's why it is called teacher. What you said, no, it's a cognitive abilities, behavioral abilities, together. But college level, the teacher is teaching, he cannot thinking about their homework, he cannot thinking about their behavioral manner. He is giving direction. Whether they may follow, may not follow, up to them. His nature of job is only giving the lecture, means the imposition of knowledge. But whereas teacher is knowledge, behavior, and love and affection. That's why today also you are remembering only your school teachers, but not university professors. Am I wrong? When it comes to the point of teacher remembrance, we go to the yes, she is the my best teacher at the class 8th, class 7th, class 10th. These are only we are remembering because at that moment our child is many things we did wrongly, but she covered all these things. She took us a love and affection. She brought us into a high level. That's why anybody during our end of day also, we can remember only our high school teachers, maximally, but not the college. But coming to the point of higher education, the teacher never give any behavioral point, moral value, and anything. And just he is what you said, that research and reference orientation. Means the teaching is only a reference orientation. He never teach the subject also. He is giving the extension of the subject. Am I correct or not? Dr. Rasmi is not teaching the same as it is. What is flip learning definition? What is meaning? What is the scope? What is it? Yes, just flip learning. This is model. This is approach. You should just go reference so and so book. How can you get the knowledge? That's all. Am I wrong? Maximally within a whole concept, very shortly you can be explained the what is the major things, you can be give the importance to them, and then only you can be importing the knowledge. So that's why professor means the high end knowledge. Okay, that's why this nomenclature also differences. But tutor, the another one is there, tutor, he never teach where you are committed false. He is only a diagnostic person. Where you are struck, he will tute you, means tune you. There he will be jump you. Okay. कहाँ तो हमें रेलवे पातक हो गया ना, गाड़ी कहाँ गया, फंस गया. What we can do? We bend our vehicle, go off from the railway track. Then we will be move. Like that, tutor also doing the same. I think I will be a little bit explained properly for you. Am I wrong?
Yes, sir.
Nafis sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here? Yeah, okay, right. Yes, coming to the point. Here,
Very well said, sir.
I given the learning style in the higher education is this type of learning we are going, because three are different places. Okay, suppose we want to send a proposal to the BST or DBT or okay ICS or wherever it may be. What we can do? I want to send a one proposal to Dr. Rasmi madam. The Rasmi madam will be sent to the Dr. Narendra sir. Okay, three together is finalizing this proposal, and we come together will come. Okay, madam, your area is good. My also it is the same my area. We three together will work on this and will send the proposals. Our three together will be send the proposals, and with this of idea linking. Am I correct? Then once the proposal sanctioned by the ICSR or DST, DBT, whatever it may be, so then together we will be work on this proposal. This is only happening in the nowadays at the higher education level. Am I wrong? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's why nowadays you guys just see even research papers also. The research paper is covers with 2-3 persons who is working in somewhere, who is working in somewhere. We are here also. Okay, maybe friends, but the collaboration of research, multidisciplinary research is going on. Multidisciplinary learning is also going on. That is my importance of knowledge here. I'm generating to you. Yes, coming to the next slide. The exact coming point is the flip-led teaching is the teacher is at home. What she will do? She creates some video lectures, share with the students. Okay, yesterday also I created one PPT and shared with you, with your course coordinator. Whether he shared or not, I doesn't know. Okay, I sent him yesterday night itself only this PPT, because you will be among any one or two maybe gone through these and get a knowledge tomorrow what questions I have to be asked to the teacher and what the knowledge of his activities for tomorrow. So that's why I prepare this PPT and send to the coordinator so that he transform to you and you can gone through this PPT. Then you can have certain ideas. At the this lecture time, what you have to do? You have to be do certain discussions with me, and I want to be answered the students' questions. This is called the teacher's role. And student's role, what he has to do? what this video shared with you, you have to watch my lecture along with this video, and you can raise the questions, and you have to ask the questions, participation in the activities. Then only this learning process is fine. If not, it is a traditional learning. That's why always the resource person, what shall I do? Shall he has to do, he or she is, they have to be send the PPT in advance to the learners, so that you people are getting some knowledge. Okay. With that, you people are certain knowledge, and with your previous knowledge, it will be correlate, and you can get the some knowledge to what ask and what to not ask in the class. Okay. So that's why this is the first content is called as the content delivery. Then second component of the flipped classroom is it should be a flexible environment, learning culture, and it should be intentional content and professional education. This theory, that afterwards I will be go on a hands-on experience also. Okay, this flexible environment, who has to create? Teacher must create. Students can learn, and at the same time, the learning culture also developed by the teacher, and the students can get the knowledge. Content is what the major content he has to deliver, what the minor objectives he has to deliver. That also the teacher must be content. Then third one is what are the examples that we exactly provide in the flipped classroom techniques. Okay, suppose in my classrooms I want to present video lectures, quizzes, or activities, or projects, or peer teaching. Is I am doing, is I am doing now? Anyone can tell me, is I am doing right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a
Yes,
flip
sir.
time.
No,
Yes,
no,
sir.
I am not
Yes,
doing.
sir.
I am
Yes,
just
sir.
giving lecture.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct or not? I am not prepared any video to you. I am not giving any uh, questions, also quizzes, also interactive projects, and anything. I will slowly entering into that point of view. Okay. So here just I am first few part, half part I am giving theory. Then I half part I will go for the major part. Okay. Yes. So this is the example of the classroom. Means the teacher must be prepare a video, and he has to present before the students. The students will be interact with that video, and they have to be saw the video. Then they will be projects. They have to how to develop this knowledge and skills. Tomorrow they will be developed with the along with other friends also. This is the ideology. Now here we have a two types of classroom designs. Two types of classroom designs. One is students led classroom. Second one is instructor led classrooms. Student led classroom is students are controlling themselves. The instructor is facilitated. Suppose I am teaching. You people must be interact with me. No, no, sir, you are teaching wrong. You are doing this wrong. We are expecting from you the flipped classroom. You are just a lecture method you are using. It is not right point. Suppose if you ask, then it is called the student-led learning. Instruction-led learning, I am active, you people are passive. Am I correct or not? Means I will be using more and more, and by default I will provide the projects to you, activities to you. Suppose Dr. Durgesh is sitting in the lab, and he has in the biology lab, because Kelton is behind him. I think he is a zoology teacher. He can give the one practicum to the students in the lab. That is called instructor led classroom, because you just giving the guidance as a facilitator, and they are doing the work, and they are finalizing the result, initiation by you only, but the results will be found out by the students itself only. What is your role there? Just where they will be struck, you can be overcome them there. You give some certain suggestions. That is called instruction-led model. Okay. Student-led model means when the students in the normal classroom, not in the laboratory, if the student is asked the questions during your lectures, that is called the student-led learning. Okay. Now you have clear idea? Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, I already told that these are the things it is not necessary. Yes. Just I will be coming to the exact point of view. I will take this one small, just I will log in here. 1 minute. Stop sharing. I will share my total screen now. Yes. Now my enter screen is visible to you now. This is, I think, a maximum persons knows PHET. This is interactive simulation. Just I will take a one small blended learn. Okay. I will take this example. Here, any physics persons are there? Physics background teachers, anybody is there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, युवराज जी. आप बताना चाहिए. This is the light. This is the switch. Okay. This is the focus. The light coming from the source is called
Incident light.
very good instant light. This is this light, red light
Refracted
is
light.
called sir,
Refracted light.
refractive. This is
Reflected light.
very good, sir. Right. Now I will take my source. Once I will be incident angle will be increased. What happened?
Angle of incidence is increasing. Angle of reflection is also increasing.
Very good.
Yes.
Suppose this angle of reflex incident is decreasing, angle of reflection,
Is
angle
also
of refraction,
hmm.
both should be what happened?
They should decrease.
Very good. Suppose I am increasing. Friends, are you observing my point here? Hello, friends. Dr. Kavita, are you seeing this one?
Yes, sir, we are able to see.
Yeah, yeah. So means it is a one type of source. Suppose here I am off. There is no source at all. Even I am moving, light is not coming. So that's why what I can do, I will switch the light, I will move the content. Okay. So I want to in a manner of waves also. I earlierly I send one ray only. Now I send the waves. Okay. So this is the angle of incidence angle of this one. So I want to make the slow level of this thing. So this animation you have to be teach to the student. Okay. Then coming to the another point of view. In this, any doubts for anybody? Please. Hello. Yuvraj, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. I think you people are also using this. Okay. Suppose here I am giving the focus to the eye. Okay. Then what happened here? If it is the bulb is suppose red, the WebGR. So means the persons is here, means what I did here. Anybody can tell me what I did here?
The filter you have used
What filter?
for that light rays.
Okay, it is stopped.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Why
sir, it
it
is stopped.
stopped? Why it stopped?
Not to pierce the eyes
Yes.
with the light.
During our eyesight, the person who is a lens keeping the doctor also, what he can do is doing the same process. First of all, he keep the filter, then he open the filter, then he will slowly going which type of rays you are attracting, coloring, knowing, color blindness. Have you got my point?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Suppose I am seeing normal light, I am focusing. Now I want to be color lights. I want to show the convex lens, blurrings without focusing lights. I want to check your knowledge. So here what I can do, I am doing for your knowledge how the light will be focused on our eyes. Then if the filter I used, it cannot be attract to our eyes. If I close the filter, open the filter, then I want to use a white light, or I want to use a normal light, I want to use a color light, I want to use the scattered lights. So with this, I want to test the students' knowledge on the how to functioning of the light. It is called diffraction. Am I correct, sir? Anybody physics teacher is there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are correct.
Diffraction of light. Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes. Just I am teaching a very simple manner of the things to them. Okay. Now I am coming to the some chemistry field trip. Okay. I will go to the some chemistry trip. Because sir, you are giving priority to only physics, not for the chemistry. You people are cannot comment for me. No. Okay. Same PHET, interactive solutions. Here chemistry also there subjects. Okay. Yes. Just you see here the spectroscopy and wavelength. Sorry, this is physics. No, I'm going to for chemistry. Okay, this I will take. Okay. Yes, dear friends, this is the chemistry orbit and how it will goes. Okay, what it is? Photons emitted through the spectrometer. Am I correct? So this color is protons, this color is electrons, and this color is photons. Suppose I want to this one solar system. Okay, I want to use monochromatic lights. I don't want to use the lights. Now deburgers, we have the things. Now I am using the lights. How the waves are going. Okay, how spectrometry is, Schrodinger, quantum mechanics. Okay. Another among this, the wave motion is there. 1 minute. Yes. Oh, you can see here. Suppose the Bohr's theory Okay, one atom, hydrogen. Okay, suppose you want to change here, it is giving the more. When proton is accessed, just you can see it will be went to again D. It is now go to S D D. Just you can see this ball. It will be going to the changing of its orbit. Am I correct? Once it will be positiveness, electron will get the electrons from the S. Any electron will be touched with that point. It will go to the its other directions. Suppose if you deep Bohr law, you just see here, it is moving. Again, it is coming back. Opponents. Then Schrodinger lights also it is going on. How Schrodinger pictures also going on. So I will show it here. Monochromatic lights also. Just you can right side you can see. Okay. UV light, visible light also I am showing. Okay. Anybody can explain here? Suppose I want to experiment. Now, what shall I equip here? Anybody can tell me what is the question mark? Hello? Any chemistry persons can answer for this? Tell me now. If the atom is either 2, 3, 4, if you take whatever the atoms, it will be synchronized with the white rays and it will be at the Bohr's point, it will be again touching with the point. Have you got my point? So I will go with the another experiment. Sorry. Yes. Yes, you can see this is iron, brick, heat and cool, water, olive oil. Energy symbols. Okay. Now this is not necessary. Now you take this. Okay. Suppose water put it into this brick, then energy symbol, then link heaters. Heater is rise. Okay. Suppose I want to keep to the olive oil. Which one is going fast? Tell me anybody. Suppose brick is melted in the water quickly or the iron is in the olive oil is quick fastly. Anybody can give answer. Hello. Hello. No one is responding.
Yes, sir. We are listening, sir.
Sir, olive oil, sir.
I think olive oil, sir.
Now you are seeing my video.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Olive oil, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I will
I
bring
think
the olive
olive
oil.
oil, sir.
Olive oil.
Yes. What you said, electrons are less, electrons are more here. That's correct. This is a simple video lecture we have to prepare to the students and explain in a proper manner so that they will become to know what is the difference between your lecture and flipped learning. Just this is my idea of lecture sharing with you. And suppose I will share with another point of biology lecture also. Okay. Here you can see one minute. In this also some biology also there subjects. See here, there are the subjects are mentioned here. Physics left side panel, it is appearing for you. In mathematics also there. Okay. Suppose mathematical concepts, you can also explain for the students. Okay. Suppose I will take this. Okay, multiplications I want to teach. One. How much? 2 into 2, how much? Check. Just check.
4.
Yeah.
Four.
It's small for the children's. Suppose 1 into 2. Quiz.
Two.
Very good. 6 into 6. Quiz programs. Just I am giving to my students. Okay, 5 into 3. Suppose I mentioned 15.
15.
Okay, 1 into 5, I mentioned 3. Yes, it gives the, tell me, not equivalent, wrong. The wrong symbol also, the emoji also appeared. Suppose I mentioned here, try again. I mentioned 4. Again I check. Again emojis, sorrow emojis came. Again I am trying. 5. Okay. Yeah, smile face came. So means this is a small program which gives our students, our children also, so that they can learn the mathematical concepts very easily and very dynamically. Okay. And suppose I am going to the another biology also. Here you can see the left panel. Okay. Earth and space also there. I will take biology. Okay. Suppose this also you can take as a chemistry, pH scales, how to explain the pH scales. Okay. See, this is a half 1 liter water. Okay. I will reduce the water. Now I want to be test. Okay. Now I filled with this half liter water. Because suppose I was filled with the water. Right. Okay, 1 liter water I take. Now I am testing. Okay. Whether water level is basic pH is there. Okay. Suppose I want to take the coffee. What is its pH level? I want to check it. Okay. Right? Is it acidic or basic? Coffee is. So half liter. Okay. Blood. Half liter only. You just mix it with water. Then the pH level is increasing or not. Just you can see. Okay. So this is the one type of thing we have to be teach the our students also. Okay. Then I will show one biology experiment also. This website is very clear. It is giving the different types of pictures also there. Based upon this, I am developed certain programs also. That's not necessary. Biology only. Okay, right. Yes. See here, add a mate. Okay. So environmental factors. If food is consumption, what happened? See, after certain generations, you just see that this one, generation two. Okay, all the bunnies have died because these wolves are have it. So means the generation is, if this generation is killed the okay, this one, then what happened? The population is decreases. They doesn't have the food. Okay, if proportions is correct or not? No, it is not a proportion. Okay, that's why what happened? We have to be properly designed in a perfect manner. Suppose start over. Suppose it is there rabbit. Okay, right? Then add a mate. Then I added the wolves. So all of bunnies have died because here five wolves are came. There are only two rats. Okay, what happened? It will be, they will be catch them and die. So means the population controlling is okay, but natural calamity will be happening. This is just simple with the video. We can explain the students. Okay, just another small video I will show you. Yes, anybody is there? RNA, DNA, ribosomes, all these things you can know. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
This is RNA. This is RNA. Okay. So next gene will be transcripted one. The next transcription is big one. Okay. So means the regulation and the transcription is changing according to the this RNA and DNA forms. Okay. This all you know that how to test the our biomolecules. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm saying means with this we have to be explain the student in a proper manner how a teacher can prepare the videos, small videos. If you are not able to prepare, you can take the, suppose at 2 days before only sir has approached me. What shall I do? My videos are at my office. I came to my native. So what shall I do? I want to be make an interactive because flipped learning is not a simple teaching. What is flipped learning? What it's mean? What it is model? What it is not the way. No. That's why what I said. I have adopted the available tools also for making you some knowledge. That's all. I don't know that you doesn't know. You might have also knows, but little bit how to properly teach in a to the students. That also we can be raise the levels also. Suppose if you want to be grade level, you want to increase. Here it is there. High school level also it is there. Certain things. Okay. Suppose this is there. You can see. Okay. Taking time. Jar is loaded. think it will take certain time. But I will go with another one. Actually, this is very good example for earth science. Earth science, I will take the earth science subject. Yeah. Achha, it is required the Java version. It takes time because I had to be all these things, glaciers, how the water is moving towards to that one, glaciers, how it will be formation, how the fish will be there, how their living style, all this will be explained. You just go to this website, you download the Java version, and you can click it. That just once you click, you can be this person is you can download and you can do this experiment also. This is a very good example also to showing the earth things. Okay. Uh, yes, yes, it is also one type of learning. All these are earth science required is a Java version. Okay. Uh, Suppose the grade level, I will take the university levels. So, what are the types of universities levels at the chemistry? Okay, or mathematics. Any person is there, you can see. Yes. Yes. Y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. Right now, what is the slope? If slope increases, anybody can answer me? If mathematics teachers are there, what are the coordinators? Yes. What are the coordinates? Here. Any mathematics background? Hello. Suppose reverse case. What are the coordinates?
2 and 3.
2 and
3.
3. Good. Here, what are the coordinates?
You want to reverse then 3 and 2.
Very nice. Good. That's all. Just with a small incidents, we can teach the student. Once the slope is not there, suppose I want to be change the slope, change the slope, change the slope. Now, what are the coordinates here? Yes, anyone? What are the coordinates here?
Is
Oh, oh,
3 and 3.
very good. Like that, we have to be explain the students also. Okay. Is it okay? No. Just I will stop sharing here. Coming back to the again the PPT. Before that, I will give one small incident of this. This is developed by the one professor Rachel Fajrik in the Sutherland Collegiate Academy. How to we have to be assess the flipped learning in the classrooms for the class 11 students. Suppose I am giving like this projects. Okay, first of all, what he has said that is you have to be give a small projects which their level lower than their level means suppose if they are class 11 you have to give them the class 8 or class 9th, then you improve the confidence level. Suppose this what I am showed also it is not your level, am I correct? But why I showed, because I want to be promote a knowledge among you how the flipped classroom will be taken into your teaching. That's why I take into consideration of the small incidents, and I will be make them you sure what it is exactly means. Okay, right? I got my point. Now, here, are you seeing this PDF? Rational. So means here the majority of students are giving the 8+1 or 8th class or 9th class target videos, and then you give them one outline, either it is a MOOC target or a control group or this one. Then you can be take their scores. Suppose 1 minute. Here, those the students got first out of 8, 7 marks he got, he will be go the A grade, 6 marks B grade, 7 marks A grade, 6 B grades. Suppose 8 to 8, he will get A plus. Like this, you can give the grades. Okay, controlled group. The other students, those who are not having the flipped learning classroom, this is the experimental group, this is the control group. Then the differentiations, then you can find out the whether the flipped classroom is helpful for your learning or not. This is the one analysis he did it. And also we can be do this classroom to creating knowledge, to evaluating them, to analyzing their skills. Before that, the tasks which we are giving them to remembering, they have to understand, they may apply or may not be applied, but the knowledge which you are sharing is majorly for the remembering and understanding level of thing. Okay, so that's why the flipped learning tasks are these things, the higher order things are these things. So once you touches this one, then you can get certain results like this. Suppose student found it difficulty to locate information to complete flipped tasking sufficient standard. What are the solution? Sometimes the student is visit the website or short video and go to the class site, means the classroom lectures, and identify what are the contents are there. Suppose I also taught you now what is a flipped learning, what it is, everything. I given the one link also to you. Tomorrow you can be go to the link, or tomorrow you can save the videos through this lecture also. My PPT also it is available with you. This PDF also available with you. Okay. Otherwise, if you not, you can ask your coordinator, course coordinator. He is transferring because I already sent him. Means the content he has to be make it sure that it is correct or not. Then the student unwilling to complete or not. Sometimes he is unwilling to complete. Why? Because the student having the detentions. He is already lapsed in the other programs. He is behind. He cannot catch up. He cannot the other along with the students he cannot catch. Sometimes the parents also not explaining them. Sometimes the student is missing certain activities. Sometimes the student is taking rest in the classroom. These are the things also be there to hinder your learning capacity. That's why we cannot say that okay, this flipped learning can only give the positive results for all of us and all of them. So here, this is the one reference also book is there. This all paper is also with you. Okay, have got my point? Okay. Now coming to the my slide sharing. Yes, what are the benefits with this flipped learning? Anyone can tell me? It is student engagement is increased.
Yes.
Am I correct? Understanding
Deeper
also increase.
understanding.
The personal
Personalized
focus also
learning.
increase,
Yes.
and it will be effect of the more effectively use of attention of the students, because students normally they
Grasp.
will be unattention because the lecture is going on boring, he cannot be concentrate, and sometimes he can raise the questions, he interact with you during the lecture like the discussions or debates or works and anything so. so that the knowledge of communication also increases. So these are the majorly 5 skills that will be improved with the flipped learning. Means one is students we can engage very easily. We can make them to be understand the concept very properly. Their focus of attention also we can make it, and how to use the class time in proper manner also we can teach them, and by discussing, sharing ideas and everything, the communication skills also be important to them. Okay. Finally, the last slide shows you what are the challenges and how it will be in future implement in your class. Left side in the slide is challenges, because teacher must take the time to prepare these things. You must know, okay, where it is available, all the things, and whether my student is adopted or not. Suppose all the students are not attractive sometimes. Even among these also, many of them are क्या बता दिया सर ने, छोटे छोटे है ना वीडियो बता को क्लास खत्म कर दिया. Like also they will be comment. Yes, it may be. I am not wrong, but you need your accountability to meet the students' knowledge. The second slide shows that it is the how you are implementing in the classroom, majorly to provide the support of the students. Okay. Without these things, you cannot be do any things. Okay. Now it is your time for to discuss anything that can be asked. Thank you all. Yes, it is the time for discussion. You may raise any questions also.
Sir,
Yes,
you have
friends.
shown the different subject like a general subject like physics, chemistry,
Yeah.
biology. Is there any other simulation websites, free websites for
Yes, yes,
pharmacy or
sir.
some medical
Yes,
background?
yes, yes. I will share here. I will one
Yes,
bit.
sir.
Just only one website I will take. Actually, my PPT is there. No, in that I will show you. And number of websites links are I provided, sir, in this. So this is for PowerPoints. You can use these things websites. Okay, for physics also just for physics resources, all these things. I use only PHET only. Okay, physics, NTNU, upscale, magnet, all these things. Surendranath also. Okay, for chemistry also you can different is there. In my PPT it is there, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay, different websites I mentioned, not only one single. You can log into these websites. You can check it. Some audio visual video aids will be coming, so that a minimum certain attention will be focused by your students. They can very easily to be understand your concepts. That is my idea behind the this lecture. Okay. Yes. Any other?
Yes, sir, very well explained everything, sir, about flipped learning, an approach of students to flip learning and approach of teacher to flip learning, sir.
No. Flipped means just we have to do certain. Suppose okay. For your kind knowledge, I will also share based upon this one or two videos are with me. What my uh, PhD students are doing based upon this. So one you can download this Audio City. 1 minute, I will share my whole screen. Audio City one is it is there. Okay, and the screen I am sharing. Okay, just it is Audacity. It is visually on your screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is actually what I means. This is our voice we have to give to the content. Okay, Audacity. This is a small space only required. No need. Okay. Yes, you can give your voice also, sir. Here. Suppose this is stop. Okay, you can start your recording. Just today I am going to be teaching my lecture on flipped learning model and approaches in education to the short-term program on flipped learning. Participants attending at Sant Gade Amravati University. I stopped. Then again, I will bring it here. Okay, I will be. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
that's all. Means you can improve your voice also. How to speak? What are the mistakes that you are committing? Okay, with a small this audacity is there. This you can give your own voice also to any picture. Suppose you want to share your audio, then just like our WhatsApp also. Okay, this is one for the this. And another one is Adobe Premiere Pro. You know all the things. Yes. Anybody knows Adobe Premiere Pro? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So this is one my student has developed for the digital literacy. Means how the during our PhD work.
पहला है इंट्रोडक्शन। अब हम डिस्कस कर लेते हैं डायमेंशंस ऑफ मॉड्यूल को, जिसमें पहला है इंट्रोडक्शन। इससे पहले है कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ कंप्यूटर।
Just
कंप्यूटर एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस है जो कि डेटा और इंफॉर्मेशन को स्टोर और प्रोसेस करने के साथ साथ नंबर्स, पिक्चर्स और कैलकुलेशन के लिए भी इस्तेमाल होता है। कंप्यूटर के मेनली दो पार्ट्स हैं, हार्डवेयर और सॉफ्टवेयर।
so but before this, what we have
हार्डवेयर
to do is
कंप्यूटर की सारी
we have to
फिजिकल
prepare the
और
contents.
टेंजिबल कंपोनेंट्स
Okay,
को रिप्रेजेंट करता
we
है,
have to
जो कि देखा
हमें एक
और छुआ
क्वेश्चनर
जा
बनाते
सकता
हैं।
है। उदाहरण के लिए कीबोर्ड, माउस,
ये
प्रिंटर,
आंसर किया
मॉनिटर।
राइट।
दूसरा पार्ट है सॉफ्टवेयर। सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोग्राम्स वेल ऑर्डर्ड अरेंजमेंट्स होते हैं इंफॉर्मेशन के, आपके पीसी या पर्सनल कंप्यूटर को डायरेक्ट करते हैं कि उससे क्या mainly
The screen is not visible.
Sir, your screen is not visible, sir. Hello, Professor Nagaraju, sir. We will wait for 1 or 2 minutes.
Might have been disconnected.
Sir is in the session, but I think some technical issue will be there. So we will wait for the sir 1 or 2 minutes more. Yes, right now he is disconnected.
Yes, sir, not getting screen and voice, sir.
Yes, sir, sir is disconnected. Dr. Nagaraju sir is disconnected due to some technical glitch. So we will wait for sir. Yeah, sir is rejoined.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. No.
Hel- Yes, Professor Nagaraju sir. Now,
Yes, yes. If any queries are there, we can discuss with you.
participants, if there are any queries or the questions with regards to this particular session, you can directly ask to Professor Nagaraju sir. Please, anyone. It will be really appreciable that if there are some kind of queries or the questions.
Sir, I don't have any query, but I would like to raise a discussion point here. The discussion point is that many times, for advertisement or for all the things, we say
Yeah.
that we use flipped learning and everything, but many times infrastructure is also being provided, but that is not being maintained many times. And still we do assume that we are following all these flipped learning and hybrid mode. What do you think, sir? What's your comment on all these, practical purposes and ideological differences?
No, madam. See, there is always conflict between the theory and practice. You know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Very well.
Theory gives much one, practice is gives this much only. Am I
Yes,
correct or
yes,
not?
very, yes, sir.
But what happening is, those who are making a practitioner, they only flourish everywhere. That's why in our India, many are there. Many are knows about these things. What is this website maybe among you also many of you knows. But how can you utilize in a proper manner that synchronization is not be there? That only I am teaching to you. If the synchronization you made and you can be delivered in a properly, then it attracts. That's all. See, the book it is there. Contents are there, pictures are there, everything, question answers, sex, everything is there. But the way of teaching by Narendra sir is different, Praveen is different, Dr. Anil is different, Dr. myself is different. Among the four, if you tested, maybe Narendra sir is good, maybe Anil is second, maybe Praveen is third, and myself is by fourth. Why? Because the sharing of content with the students by love and affection, by charming face, with smiling face, and some proper animations from examples by Narendra sir is better than others. That's why he stood first. Am I wrong?
Yes, yes, yes.
The same thing which will be happening. Just I will tell you one thing. Like this also, somebody called me one Colgate executives when interaction meeting was. I went for there. They asked, sir, Colgate is going down because of this trend is going on other organizations will coming into the bureaucrats are coming. How can we justify ourselves and how can we produce our market? I given a very small clue for them so that the Colgate is today sustainability. See, early morning, what we can do? We can take our just this paste and tape this one, just put it and that's all. What I said for executives, you say your organizations. This radius is there, not top radius. You increase 0.1 mm. What happened? Tell me. The flow is more on your breast. The consumption made by this Colgate for 40 days become now 30 days because it will flow more on your breast rather than earlierly because of increasing of its tip by 0.01 mm. Have you got my point or not?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया नहीं आया आपको?
नहीं समझ में
Yes,
आया।
sir.
कॉलगेट का होता है ना मैडम, कॉलगेट टूथपेस्ट हमें क्या करते हैं, पिच करते हैं, ब्रश के ऊपर डाल लेते हैं। ये पिच करने जगह वो मुंह का होता है ना नोजल, दैट नोजल that nozzle you just improve 0.01 mm, that's all. मीन्स इतना है बोले, थोड़ा बस इतना ही ज़्यादा कर दे। उससे क्या होता है, 40 दिन आने का आपका कॉलगेट टूथपेस्ट 30 दिन में खर्च होता है। क्या होता है बताओ? फिर आप 30 दिन बाद में दूसरा परचेस करते हैं, तो मार्केट विजन इंक्रीजेस with due to
If you use more, you purchase more.
No, 0.01 mm वो नाजल टिप बढ़ाए हमें, बस इतना ही।
Yes.
है ना? Have got my madam?
Yes.
Huh?
Start at micro level and then extend it at broad level.
Just I am showing this bottle, madam. Suppose this is there, no? Are you seeing this one? This, what I am saying is this 0.01 mm you can increase. Suppose if you are taking, you quickly taking or not? अब हमें भी इसको पिच कर रहे हैं, मेरे ब्रश के ऊपर क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? ये एक्चुअली इन नॉर्मल साइज में 40 दिन आता था, अब थोड़ा ज्यादा बड़े साइज तो क्या हो गया, 30 दिन में आ रहा है। मीन्स 30 दिन बाद में आप जाकर फिर दोबारा परचेस कर रहे हैं।
Yes.
अब मार्केट बढ़ा नहीं बढ़ा?
बढ़ा।
Yes.
Yes.
हाँ,
yes, sir.
हाँ, अभी समझ में आ गया। रश्मि मैडम का भी
सर
समझ में आ
हाँ,
गया।
certainly मैम।
नहीं होता है इसमें, थोड़ा बोलने में मेरा कहना में भी थोड़ा डिफरेंस हो जाता है,
नहीं।
लैंग्वेज का बेस।
No, got it, sir. Your things.
Yes.
So consumerization and
Yes.
commercialization, materialism, yes.
That's all, no. Everything is nowadays consumerization and
Even now it is surveillance capitalism is also there,
Yes.
sir. Everything is being monitored. Sir,
Yes.
agree.
Okay. So, any other things? Shall we stop here?
Participants, if there are no more queries or the questions or the discussion points, we will stop now here and we'll conclude this session. Anyone? Sir, I think there is no more queries or the questions. So, if you could permit, shall we conclude, sir?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your support and love and affection, sir.
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
to all the participants.
On behalf of Malvi Mission Teacher Training Center, Sant Galge Baba, Amravati University, I extend my sincere gratitude to Professor Nagaraju, sir, for such a wonderful session. Sir, really you have elaborated our concept towards the adoption of this flip learning, and whatever may be the example you have cited here, that has broadened our deeper understanding towards this flip learning. We are really thankful to you, sir, for such a wonderful session and your precious time. And with the kind consent of Professor Nagaraju, sir, I would like to declare that this session will be over here. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, participants, we will continue our next session within 5 minutes. Okay, and we will sum up our session sharp at 2:15 because there are some meetings scheduled with the expert. So we will please stay connected within 5 minutes. We will start with our next session. Till that time, tomorrow there will be one session on this test mass, that is the assessment tool. Okay, and we will take an assignment on particular that issue. I have already elaborated elaboration discussion with our expert Professor Boyer sir, who will going to conduct this session. Sir will demonstrated you to how to solve that assignment, how to take the screenshot, and how it will be working for our assignment purpose. Okay, so after that we will decide which assignment should be graded. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Within 5 minutes, Professor Gulhane sir will join with us, and then we will start with our next session.
Okay, sir.
Fifteen, there will be lunch break after. Okay. Hello, Professor Gulhane sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Shall we start, sir, if you could permit?
Yes, no problem.
Yeah.
Ready.
So, good afternoon, one and all, once again. As I have already told you that today's session have been split into the two different part. First part we have already completed with the help of Professor Nagaraju sir, and now we are moving towards the another part of the today's session. That is the flip learning and the micro teaching, innovative teaching approaches with the help of one renowned expert, scholarly expert, Professor Gulhane sir. Sir, I extend my warm welcome to you to this short-term program, UGC sponsored short-term program on the flip learning, and particular to this session. Friends, Professor Gajanan Gulhane sir is a former professor and the head Department of Postgraduate Teaching Department of Education at our university, that is Sant Garge Baba Amravati University. Sir has more than the 2 decades of teaching as well as the research experience in this field of higher education. His area of specialization is the teacher education and the informal education. Under his able guidance, 25 scholars have been awarded with the PhD degree and 11 research scholars have been awarded with the MPhil degree. So there are 106 research article on his credit that has been published in the reputed national as well as the international journal. Sir has also the author of 7 different books in this field of education. Sir has completed 2 minor research projects sponsored by the UGC New Delhi and 1 major research project sponsored by the ICSSR New Delhi. He has recipient of the Dr. Anand Vaskar Utkrishta Granth Puraskar in 2012-13 for the Best Book Award, honored by the Yashwantrao Chauhan Open University Nasik and the Maharashtra State Secondary Teacher Education Association on 2014. He was also recipient of the Utkrishta Seva Gaurav Puraskar 2014, that is the Best Teacher Award, that has been honored by the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sant Garge Baba Amravati University in 2014. He was also recipient of the National Teacher Gaurav Puraskar in 2017, honored by the National Youth Award Awardees Federation India, New Delhi on the 2018. So friends, we are luckily fortunate to get such kind of scholarly personality to enlighten us. Sir will today's today's topic of the sir is the flip learning and the micro teaching, the innovative teaching approaches. So without taking so much time, sir, I again extend my warm welcome to you, and now may I please request you to start with your session, sir, please.
Thank you, Ankit Thakur. Am I audible?
Sir, very much clear, sir, very much clear, and your slides are also visible, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, one and all. Dear friends, before starting today's session, I would like to express my sincere thanks to the director of HIDC, Professor Atik sir, and my best friend, Professor Suhas Pashpande sir, for giving me an opportunity to share my views on flipped learning and micro teaching. That is some another teaching approaches. That's is in today's session. We shall discuss so many points are there. We are all teachers, and I also belong to the teachers from faculty, and I taught the teachers of teachers. So we are all teachers. We should be because this is the flipped learning is 2007 introduced in USA. Before this, we should be aware about we were aware about what is learning, what is teaching, what is micro teaching, but we will correlate with all these three with the flipped learning. So in this session, we shall see what is learning, how learning happen, what is flipped learning, its benefits, its different approaches. Okay, then we shall move to the what is teaching, some defects on the basis of research. When I completed my some different projects and submitted to UGC and ICSR, on that basis, some defects in teaching in present scenario. Then what are the challenges in learning as well as teaching in present, and at that time when micro teaching introduced by Allen in 1963. That is, what is micro teaching technique, that also we shall discuss. At the same time, before flipped learning and micro teaching, we should be aware about what are the teaching skill. In brief, we shall discuss what are the teaching skills. Then why flipped learning is important in micro teaching? Because flipped learning is also one of the teaching approaches. Flipped learning is one of the most important approaches. Then on that basis, I will demonstrate you one lesson plan. There are so many teaching skills. Only one teaching skill I will take, and then I will demonstrate how to write the lesson plan and how to present. Then there will be one assignment, that is hands-on assignment. You will have to submit similar, not similar, in your subject, maybe physics, chemistry, maths, biology, whatever maybe, to the to this on this website. So this is about the topics that to be covered today. Dear friends, as we know that learning means we say that acquired by the study, or knowledge acquired by the study, or some values, or some by study or experience. But main definition, because being the person of education and psychology, the basic definition of learning is relatively permanent change in the behavioral, which occur as a result of activity, training, practice, or experience. Not only change in the behavioral means learning, but on the basis of activity related to the academic activity, I will say that academic training, practices, and your own experiences or experiences of the others. So that change, permanent change occur in any person, that we can say that is learning happen. According to Oxford definition, this learning is the process of acquiring, that everybody know, skill, attitude, values through experience, study, or okay. This is about the learning. How learning happen? In brief, I will take short. Or before this, what are the main 5 characters? Learning is continuous process, as you know. Lifelong process. When you stop the learning, I will say that you are old. I will be old. Though my age is 27 or 28. But if I am continuing learning, and if my age is 70 or 75, then I will say that you are the young man. So learning is continue process. You can continue learn and learn. आपका शरीर थक जाएगा, लेकिन आप कंटिन्यू प्रोसेस पे कर सकते हैं. मोरारजी देसाई का एग्जांपल, I remember the मोरारजी देसाई, he was continuously reading and learning. अब्दुल कलाम का एग्जांपल देखिए, he was continuously learning. जब learn करते हैं, then we can able to give the knowledge to the others. So learning is continue process. Second is learning is purposive and goal directed. Without purpose, you cannot learn. In case where there is no purpose, so we should have to fix the goal or purpose. Then and only then you can able to learn. Learning involve reconstruction of experience. ये देखो अपने brain में left brain, right brain है. इसमें different numbers of wiring चलती है. Different number of wiring, as you know, because one of the topic of my research project, that is learning disabilities, and I presented a paper in 2013 in Malaysia. Because learning disability is the term will come from the term belongs to the actually medicine, but now this is related to teaching, learning, and related to education. So learning disability, dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia. You might be seen that movie that was the Tare Jamin Pe. That was the Amir Khan's movie. In that boy was suffering from dyslexia. उसको सब कुछ दिखता था और later dance करते सब दिखते थे. So that is the reconstruction of experience. So we actually process and recognize our existing knowledge and understanding based on the new experience, or as the process of continued reconstruction of experiences. अपना पुराना experience basis we can learn the new concept. This is one of the important reconstruction of experiences that involved in the learning. And as you know that Mahatma Gandhi is, according to Mahatma Gandhi, all-round development of the child means education. So learning helps in all-round development in emotional, physical, or what you call intellectually. Everywhere we can learn. That is, learning helps to all-round development of the personality. So this basic 4 characteristics of learning. How learning happen? as this is the famous Chinese, what I hear, I forget, I see, I remember, I do, I understand, I practice, I gain the confidence. So last one is important. Now say on that basis, what I practice, I gain confidence. This is another last sentence state is added here. I practice. Learning is also related to the last point. Practice. You might have heard in the first session of today or yesterday also. What is flipped learning? You might be aware about the basic concept of the learning, flipped learning. Now, dear friends, we remember 20%. Whatever you say. If we hear only, if you are hearing here my lecture or anybody's session, you can remember 20%. This is the fix. That is already proved. Most of the session, sometimes maybe very 30% what we see. यदि आप कोई मूवी देखते हैं तो आप 30% आप दिमाग में रख सकते हैं. We can recall 50% what we see and hear. दोनों इसमें आपको इन्वॉल्व होंगे तो 90% what we see, hear and learning by doing. यदि आप प्रैक्टिकल देंगे, आप पढ़ाएंगे, उसको इन्वॉल्व करेंगे, then we can remember 30%, 90%. But 99% we can remember if we practice regularly. If there is an interaction, involvement of students in teaching learning process, then I tell you 99%, more than 99% also students we can remember and they will acquire the knowledge and can emit. So here using teaching aid, or if you promote the flipped learning, because flipped learning is the concept introduced in 2007 by Jonathan Bergman in America. So let's see in brief what is flipped learning. Now, as we know that you might be aware about whether you know in 2007 that two teachers performed the experiment, just like in microteaching in 1963, Alan and his group took a survey and observed that so many components are involved in teaching learning process. Like this in 2007, like you means teachers means researcher. जो टीचर्स रिसर्चर नहीं है, जो कोई भी रिसर्चर नहीं है वो अच्छा टीचर बन नहीं सकता. टीचर रिक्वायर रिसर्चर. ये जो दो टीचर थे, जोनाथन बर्गमन एंड आरन सैम्स, ये दो लोगों ने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट किया. what he done, what he recorded the lectures for the students who missed the class, those who were absent in the class. He recorded and found that the students, those who missed the class, learned better than those who appear, those who were present in the classroom. Then it has grown globally, and that is the basic concept, basic idea behind the flipped learning. Means यदि आप क्लास में, इसमें क्या होता है, here flipped learning में there is a more importance given to the interaction, more importance is given to the group activity, collaborative learning. So then flipped learning, he introduced the concept that flipped learning is the modern teaching approach. I will not say that learning is different. Flipped learning is, this is the approach, teaching approach. देखो मेरे स्टूडेंट को सभी का सभी आना, देखो आप और मैं टीचर, मैं तो मेरा 37 इयर्स टीचिंग प्रोफेशन में मेरा पूरा सर्विस होगा, अभी भी मैं टीचिंग करता हूँ, लर्निंग भी कर रहा हूँ. हर टीचर को लगता है, हर ईच एंड एवरी टीचर्स विश वांट्स माय स्टूडेंट शुड गेट 100% अंडरस्टैंडिंग, 100% मार्क्स. उसके लिए वो प्रयास करता है, ही विल ट्राई हिज लेवल बेस्ट. बरोबर है. So in flipped learning, modern teaching where the traditional learning environment is reversed. What is traditional learning environment? Can anybody share this traditional learning environment? देखो अभी मैंने interaction बोला, though we are connected online, okay? अपन आप कहाँ बैठे हैं, मैं यहाँ बैठा हूँ, तो भी we can just interact. Anybody can unmute and tell me what is traditional learning environment. Can anybody share your idea?
Usually
Yes?
in the classrooms is the ideal traditional environment.
Classroom. What happened in classroom?
Classroom
What
We
teaching in
impose.
blackboard and chalk.
yes,
Blackboard and chalk.
any more? Any more?
Lecture method.
Yes, lecture method.
Only one way where the teacher
One way.
controls
That
the
is very
talk
Yes,
important.
time.
What's your
only
name?
way.
Please,
Yes.
please, please, please. Your
I'm Dr. Shayonti Talwar,
Yes.
sir.
the teacher.
Dr. Talwar.
We are
Yes. Yes. Anybody?
traditional in traditional method. Teacher is imposing his knowledge on the students rather than giving opportunity for interaction or sharing his views and ideas.
Yes. Yes.
Imposition
Yes.
is much more there.
Impose this. Okay.
Impose.
Yes. It's very good. I
In
very, very happy.
traditional method, there used to be a fixed schedule of imparting the knowledge, and
Yes. Good.
usually
Good.
the teacher forgets the student when they come back home. But now in flip learning, there is limitless time available. Any moment, any time, we can interact the student, and even if we are not there, virtually the student can enjoy our knowledge.
Yes.
There is
Anywhere,
also
anytime.
approach in there is also approach in completing the syllabus, completing whatever the task is given to teacher to
Yes.
explain it to the
Yes.
students.
Yes. That's why I have integrated here integrating the flip learning and micro teaching
Yes,
technique.
yes,
ये जो मैंने टॉपिक लिया ना, मैं फ्लिप लर्निंग के ऊपर तो बहुत बता सकता, लेकिन अपन टीचर्स है, आपको भी लगता है, मुझे आई वांट टू इम्प्रूव माय टीचिंग. मेरे क्लास में सभी के 100 बच्चे हैं ना, 100 के 100 प्रेजेंट होना चाहिए. आज एक भी बच्चा एब्सेंट नहीं होना चाहिए. यदि मैं एब्सेंट रहूंगा तो मेरे बच्चों को फील होना चाहिए, अरे आज मेरे टीचर नहीं आए. ऐसा फीलिंग जब बच्चों के इधर से आता है, ऐसी मूवमेंट जब बच्चों के इधर से आती है, तब लगता है कि आई एम सेटिस्फाइड. देखो,
yes,
सैलरी सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं रहती. सेटिस्फेक्शन इज बच्चों का रिस्पॉन्स. बच्चे आपके ऊपर
yes,
डिपेंड होना चाहिए. ये बच्चे आपके ऊपर डिपेंड कब रहेंगे? इफ यू आर कंप्लीट टीचर. दैट फॉर
yes,
कंप्लीट टीचर, दैट्स व्हाई आई विल इंट्रोड्यूस माइक्रो टीचिंग टेक्निक along with the flip learning. If ये दोनों साथ आपके रहेंगे ना, you will not fail anywhere. Any classroom, online, traditional classroom, anywhere you will be perfect teacher. So in flip learning, as you know, that direct instruction like lecture is moved outside the classroom. जो क्लास के पहले ये जो वीडियो बच्चों को दिया जाता है, कंटेंट, डिजिटल कंटेंट बच्चों को दिया जाता है, और उसके लिए उसको टाइम अलॉट किया जाता है, and they learn the collaboratively without the help of the teacher. Let them to learn. अभी अपन बच्चों को बोलते हैं ना, एक को कोई खिलौना बच्चे के हाथ में दे देना, कोई भी ऐसा कोई खिलौना लो, बच्चों के हाथ में दे दो. Let them to learn. लर्निंग थ्योरी आपको पता ही है, कोलोन्स की थ्योरी है, पियाजे की थ्योरी है, उसमें देखा है आपने, जो साइकोलॉजी से रिलेटेड है उनको पता होगा. तो लर्निंग बाय कुछ मिस्टेक करता है, एरर करता है, पीछे पड़ता है, करते करते वो सीखता है, और दैट इज परमानेंट रिलेटिवली चेंज इन द बिहेवियर. जब वो चेंज होता है परमानेंट, तब उसका लर्निंग हुआ, ऐसा अपन बोल सकते. ऐसा नहीं है 12th क्लास में मैथमेटिक्स में 100 में से 100 मार्क्स मिल गए, इसका मतलब बहुत होशियार है. दैट इज नॉट. वो रट्टा मार के या कैसा कुछ भी इससे मार्क्स मिला सकता है. Permanent change in the behavioral, permanent change, relatively permanent change with the help of the some academic activities, training program, or some experiences, sharing experiences. Now, one more point that I want to, what happened in the flip learning, that I would like to explain in brief also again more. So, in flip learning, how it works. Before class, students watch video. Students read related study material, text material, whatever, and complete or sometimes online tasks to learn. This boy is doing the work in the picture before entering in the classroom. Actually, before, during, and after, there are 3 stages. But here I am in flip learning, I'm taking only 2 stages. Before entering the class, that is before the class, students used to read text material, watch the video, or complete online assignment, okay, related to the class that to be taught in the classroom. Okay. So during the class, what happened? During the class time, the class time is used for discussion, case studies, project, hands-on activities. Today also you will get the hands-on activity. Hands-on activity is very, very important. जब तक अपने खुद कुछ करते नहीं अपन अपना। आजकल के बच्चे क्या होता है, बस बच्चों को नंबर ऑफ बुक्स रहते हैं, सो मेनी बुक्स, सो मेनी वर्कबुक assignments. इसमें all the students most time they engage in the assignment and engage in the giving the different tests throughout the year. In NAP 2020, they have completely changed. Somehow this point is reflected. Now, there are 4 pillars that you might be aware. What is F? What is L? Meaning of 4 letters. F, L, I, P. F stand for flexible environment. As you know that already, to any time, anywhere, student can learn. Then L for learning means according to his pace, according to his speed. Student center, not teacher center. Learn. अभी बताया ना, यदि क्लास में क्या होता है, ट्रेडिशन में टीचर सेंटर रहता है, टीचर को अपना सिलेबस कंप्लीट करना है. Whereas in the another environment, teachers, student learning environment, student center activities that will be given, and I is intentional content, that is relevant content that student study before the class, that to be given. Now P stand for teacher, professional teacher. Teacher here in Australia also, the role of teacher they call as a facilitator, mentor, friend, manager, colleague. और मैंने ऐसा भी एक न्यूज़पेपर में पढ़ा, एक आर्टिकल भी पढ़ा, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, in Australia, more salary are getting to the primary teacher than the university teacher or degree college teacher, because the main जो purpose है education का, to mold the students, and that is to be happen in particularly at the primary school level. लेकिन अपने यहाँ उल्टा है, प्रोफेसर 1 या 2 पीरियड देते उसको 3, 4, 5 गुना, 10 times, sometimes more salary they are getting than the teachers here. So here teachers, the role of teacher as the coach, mentor, guide, manager, we can say that, colleague, we can say that, we can say that sister, we can say that brother. In different way, we have to guide the students so that they can understand, they can acquire the knowledge as it is, apart from textbook, more. So this is about the 4 pillar of the flip that you might be aware or not, I don't know. Some traditional classroom or flipped learning classroom, that is just in with reference to the 4 points that I would like to discuss with you. Class time. Here in the class, most of the teachers in the traditional lecture method or discussion method or this lecture method, most of the I have seen in the art faculty or some other, in science, some demonstration, some other, but 80 to 70% lecture method. Whereas pre-learning classroom, discussion, activity, interaction, or collaborative learning. Home time, here is homework is given. This here as watching video lectures, reading, they are given the provide the lectures, videos. Here role of the teacher is the main speaker, facilitator, guide, mentor, that already discussed. What is the role of student here? Passive. Whereas there is a active. Prep learning is more is active. If you are listening and you are writing the notes, means you are active, and you are adding some more notes and you are responding me, that is you are more active. So that is the difference between the passive listener and active participant. This is about the traditional and prep learning. So you might be aware about this. This is just revise I take there. Now, some 3-4 advantages are there that I would like to share with you. What happened in the flipped learning? Deeper understanding with the help of the different activities, different videos, and a deeper understanding. The student can see the video 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. That is the benefit of the, because one of you might be aware about the SWAYAM website. We introduced along with Dr. Professor Pachpande sir and myself in 2018. We uploaded different videos on different topics. My 47 of videos are uploaded on the SWAYAM. So what happened at the time of Corona, most of the students, teachers, They visited the sites, different SWAYAM site, and they understood so many topics. So when we have videos, some online learning material, the student can see 1 or 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. They can understand. Whereas in the classroom, once teachers taught the lesson topic, then he will repeat, but he will not repeat like the same. So that is the question, that is the problem here. So student center, student learn at their own pace. Students are actively participated. Students are active. Teachers are passive, I will say that here. Okay, more time for individual attention in the classroom and encourages critical thinking and collaboration. Here is more and more time where students get for critical thinking. क्या होता है जब उसके सामने टास्क आता है, यानी जब यदि आपके सामने भी if anything happen with you, आपसे लग रहा है कि कुछ वेदर ठीक नहीं है, अभी कुछ तो भी होने वाला है, तो आप जस्ट यू रियलाइज अपने पूरे पंचेंद्रिय एक में आ जाएंगे और यू माइट बी थिंकिंग इन डिफरेंट वे, क्रिटिकली थिंकिंग or something differently, and you will try to find a solution of the problem. So this happened in the flip learning. So this is the one of the important last point is one of the important advantages, benefits, or whatever we can say that significant of the flip learning. Now this is about, now what we have seen, this is the learning, we have seen learning, okay, then we have seen flip learning, how learning happened, that we have seen, okay, because I have to complete before 2:15. Then 4 pillars of then traditional versus flip learning. Okay, advantages we have seen. Now we shall move to the teaching, and then micro teaching, and then we combine the micro teaching. Done teaching skill. Then combine the micro teaching and the flip learning, and then I will demonstrate you the one lesson plan. I will say that, and accordingly you will have to develop and submit to the on website. So can anybody tell me again? I request you, any one or two person, what do you mean by teaching? Teaching क्या है? जैसा learning आपने बताया था. Can anybody share? Suvarna madam, Rashmi madam.
Sir,
Rashmi.
positive change through the instructional methods in all the 3 domains of the students: kinesthetics, cognitive, and psychomotor.
Okay. Any more? मैंने ये तो लिखा है. I'm not saying that this is not the teaching. May not be. इसके सिवा और कुछ है? I want from your side.
Sir,
Teaching has
imparting knowledge, skill, attitude.
Yes.
Imparting knowledge, skill, attitude to the students or learners.
Okay. Any
teaching
more?
has very broader. Teaching has very broader perspective, sir.
Yes.
When mother teaches, she teaches different things. When teacher teaches, he adds his knowledge along with he would like to develop him. He adds such kind of knowledge there. But when a teacher's role changes at the college level, he adds something different. He makes it more innovative. He tried to impart research. He actually role of teacher and role of teaching changes right from mother to the professor.
Any more?
Probably the holistic development is brought about by teacher. The holistic development of a student.
Oh, no. I want one more.
Sir, umbrella term for teaching can be facilitating the learning process, very simply.
This thing can be done by on internet also. बच्चे का स्कूल में आने की क्या जरूरत है? Why students are coming to the school?
Okay,
Sir,
classroom.
developing the favorable environment for learning or creating a favorable environment.
Yes, one point is important. One is point. Any more points? Some 4 points are there.
Okay, that managing classroom and from a perspective of the education, the teacher can be the manager of the classroom, then plan the lessons, plan the outcomes, plan the objective.
Okay. No, see. Yes, anybody is there?
Practical skills in sciences can be only taught by the teacher only, sir.
Okay,
like
practically.
practicals, dissections.
Okay.
These
Now
Sir,
can be
see,
only teach by
sir,
lecture only.
inspiring to learn more and more based on the past teaching.
yes. Yeah, repeat, please repeat. I'm not.
Yeah, inspiring to learn more things
Yes.
for more knowledge based on the past teaching.
Yes. What to learn instead of what to learn, how to learn.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm right. Okay.
Sir,
Anybody?
making teaching, it means making students learning friendly.
Yes, that is also recurrent to say. Now see here, 1 minute, just I will summarize here. So sometimes somebody, we think, I was thinking like this also. That's why I written here. Merely imparting knowledge, that I was thinking, this is teaching. Merely giving the advice, this is all the part of the teaching. Passing information, that is part of the teaching. Sharing own experience, preparing for examination. This is most of the times how I have seen, I have observed. One of the result of the one project is also, most of the teacher prepare the student for examination only. Their target is only to prepare the student for examination. They must get out of 100 marks. Or completing the syllabus means my teaching. Or some teachers, I have observed some teacher, last day, I have completed my syllabus, my teaching is over. Is it good? Teaching is not over. Or demonstration explain, no. So, actual definition, teaching is the stimulation, guidance, direction, and encouragement. Stimulate them to learn the new thing. Teaching means not only passing the knowledge, information. I'm not telling information. Information and knowledge are different. Whatever you are getting from the radio, TV, these are the information. But out of some information which are useful and can be useful for solving the tomorrow's problem, that information will be knowledge. Okay. So teaching stimulate, not passing the knowledge or giving the advice, completing the syllabus, demonstration, explanation. Oh, that's the part of the teaching. That's duty. You are getting the salary. Here, teaching is stimulation, guidance, direction, and encouragement of learning. That is given by the Burton. You can search on the website, you will get this definition. What is stimulation? Stimulate them to learn the new thing. देखो जो बच्चा आता ना उसको स्टिमुलेट करना है. फ्लिप लर्निंग में वही है. फ्लिप लर्निंग में क्या करते हैं अपन? बच्चों को आप मोटिवेट करते हैं. रीड एंड सी द वीडियो एंड ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. And then teacher as a facilitator, mentor, you will facilitate the students. नहीं तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, अपना जो दिमाग, ब्रेन कुछ काम का नहीं रहेगा. एमपीसी यूपीसी में अपने बच्चे क्यों नहीं सिलेक्ट होते हैं? अरे बैंक क्लर्क की, बैंक की एग्जामिनेशन बीएमयू वाले बच्चे स्टूडेंट फेल हो रहे हैं. क्योंकि मेरी डॉटर सी इज इन द बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र. वो बोलती है पापा इतने लोगों ने एप्लीकेशन दिया था और इतने लोग सिलेक्ट हो गए. और पेपर देखा तो सिंपल बेस्ड ऑन द 10th, 11th, 12th standard, but students are not able to solve the questions on the particularly mathematics, related to mathematics of the 9th, 10th, 11th standard, because they completed 1 year, 2nd year, 3rd year, promoted. In 12th class also they are getting promotion with the help of practical marks. No. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस इज ओके. देखो आपको सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए ना 12th क्लास का, 10th क्लास का, आप बोलेंगे सर वो कैसा होगा, वो ओके. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस वी हैव टू स्टिमुलेट देम टू लर्न द न्यू थिंग, गाइड देम टू डेवलप देयर इनबिल्ट एबिलिटी, गाइडेंस, guide them to develop their inbuilt abilities. Some inbuilt abilities we have, you have. Chaudhary madam, you have so many abilities. Suvarna madam, you have n number of abilities. You don't know. You might be not aware about. Because so many abilities we have. By birth we are getting. But we are not looking at abilities. इसको बोलते हैं, मैं सॉफ्टवेयर बोलता हूँ. जो दिखता नहीं वो सॉफ्टवेयर है. जो दिखता है वो हार्डवेयर है. हाथ दिखता है, चेहरा दिखता है, ये पेन दिखता है, दिस इज हार्डवेयर. ये माउस है, हार्डवेयर है. तो which are hidden, that we call software. So we have to guide them to develop their inbuilt abilities. Vivekananda says, उसने देखा है ना, विवेकानंद जी हिंदी में इंग्लिश में भी है, उसके अंदर की जो सुप्ता गुण रहती है, अंदर के गुण, उसको डेवलप करना है, उसको एजुकेशन बोलते हैं. Third one is direct them to develop, you have to give the direction so that they will understand the complete thing in the stipulated time. They have complete the work in stipulated time, and in a stipulated time and perfect, we have to give the direction, timetables, and encourage them to learn continuously. देखो, मैंने एमएससी में जो मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ा, उसके बाद उस समय कंप्यूटर नहीं था. When I completed my MSc mathematics in 1986, I completed my MSc mathematics. At that time, Xerox machine भी नहीं थे, हम नोट्स हाथ से लिखते थे. कंप्यूटर, लैपटॉप और मोबाइल तो बहुत दूर की बात है. हम वो नोट्स हाथ से एक किताब रहता था हमारे पास. एक भट्ट साहब थे हमारे टीचर, एक ही प्रोफेसर थे, वो हमको किताब देते, वो किताब हम हाथ से लिखते थे, और उसके वो 3-4 लोग हम बैठ के हम पढ़ाई करते थे. We have to give the proper direction. Encouragement, sorry, last point that was discussing, encouragement to learn the continuously. जब एमएससी होने के बाद, एमकॉम होने के बाद, एमए होने के बाद, वो लड़का खुद एक्वायर करने he must be able to learn, acquire the knowledge himself, herself. That's why I'm telling you, instead of telling what to learn, tell them how to learn. Give the practice and practice. Flipped learning is same. How to learn, how to acquire the knowledge. So encouragement to continuous learning, that is the process. And these 4 steps, that is known as teaching according to the Burton. It is not my definition, but I followed this definition. आज मेरे स्टूडेंट, हर कॉलेज में कोई प्रिंसिपल है, कोई प्रोफेसर है, कोई लेक्चर है, कोई टीचर है, अलग अलग जगह पे. When I meet, I become very happy. मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि चलो मेरे स्टूडेंट अच्छी जगह पे है. That is the satisfaction. So not only completing the syllabus or preparing for the examination or imparting the knowledge means teaching. टीचिंग मीन्स ऑलराउंड डेवलपमेंट. ये सभी का, पूरा बच्चों का, एक बच्चे का क्लास में नहीं आया तो उसके बारे में पूछना. एक महीने में ऐसे कोई रिफ्रेशर कोर्स में मैं ऐसा डिस्कस कर रहा था, तो एक पार्टिसिपेंट ने मुझे पूछा, सर वही काम नहीं बोले हमारे इधर, बच्चों की इंक्वायरी करना, हमको तो सिलेबस कंप्लीट करना है, प्रिंसिपल का भी सुनना पड़ता. मैंने बोला वो उसके पैसे नहीं मिलते अपने को. वी हैव टू मोल्ड द स्टूडेंट्स in a proper direction, in a proper measurement. So this is about the teaching. This is one of the definition. Teaching is the activity. वो तो आपको पता है. That I will not discuss this. Some defects I would like to discuss, and then we shall move to the some other teachers. So what I've observed in some research projects, might be this flipped learning introduced in 2007 by Bergman or Iron Sam. Because of this, might be this. Most of the teachers, when I visited some schools, I observed that most of the teachers are talking in the classroom. Means more teachers are more active than students. I will say that this is the defect. According to the research, according to my past experience, I will say that students must be active in the classroom than teachers. Then and then only students can understand, students can acquire the knowledge. Only memory level questions or discussion happen. More information, less explanation, because teacher wants to complete a syllabus. There will be no encouragement. Most of the teacher avoid to give the encouragement. आपने तारे जमीन पे पिक्चर नहीं देखा होगा तो देख लीजिए, आमिर खान का पिक्चर है. This is also on the basis of the research just conducted in the education field. तो एक रिसर्च हुआ था, उसके ऊपर वो फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के ऊपर पिक्चर निकला गया. ईशान नाम का लड़का था, उस बच्चे को, वो सब होशियार था, सब टैलेंट है उसके पास, बट ही वाज नॉट एबल टू रीड because he was suffering from the dyslexia. Dyslexia means it's not able to read the written in the on the page. So because now that is known as what you call a irregular wiring or a neurological disorder in our brain. अपना brain कम नहीं है, ये जो है ना, ये खोपड़ी अपनी, इसमें बहुत चलता है. इसका भी पढ़ाई करो, आप रिसर्च करो इसके ऊपर. Nowadays जो मेडिकल के लोग इसके ऊपर बहुत रिसर्च कर रहे हैं कि अपन कैसा अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं अपना ब्रेन, क्या लेफ्ट ब्रेन का क्या फंक्शन है, राइट का ब्रेन का क्या फंक्शन है, मिडल में क्या होता है, नर्वस सिस्टम क्या होता है, क्या खाने से क्या होता है, बिफोर द प्रेगनेंसी, ड्यूरिंग द प्रेगनेंसी, आफ्टर द प्रेगनेंसी, क्या प्रिकॉशन लेना चाहिए, विच मेडिसिन टू बी टेकन ड्यूरिंग द प्रेगनेंसी पीरियड, what environment must be there in the home in that period. ये सब कुछ is the part of the education. I would like to tell you, मैं अब एजुकेशन निकला था, एक मिनट आपका थोड़ा सा अपार्ट फ्रॉम साइड से जाता हूँ. मेरा लड़का जापान में सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर है. I went visited Japan in Tokyo. He is the software engineer in Tokyo, one of the best company in PayPay, just like Paytm in India. So I stayed there 1 month in Japan. He's staying in the Tokyo. I visited some school. In Japan education, I have seen that in the particularly primary school, what they teach how to eat, how to survive, how to wear the cloth, how to behave with the other person, etiquettes. ABCD नहीं पढ़ाया जाता उसको. वहां पोलाइटनेस, सिंसियरिटी इतना है. आपकी कोई मोबाइल कहाँ आपने छूट गया तो कोई हाथ नहीं लगाएगा. आपका वॉलेट रेलवे स्टेशन पे रह गया तो कोई हाथ नहीं लगाएगा, वो लाके देंगे आपको. ये है कल्चर, वो एजुकेशन का पार्ट है. अपन क्या बस बच्चों को पढ़ाना और डॉक्टर इंजीनियर, हर बार पेरेंट बोलता कि मेरा लड़का डॉक्टर बनेगा, मेरा लड़का इंजीनियर बनेगा. और ये है कि आपको you must be aware about the development of the child during the pregnancy and after the pregnancy. Development and growth are different. ग्रोथ दिखती है, डेवलपमेंट दिखता नहीं है. डेवलपमेंट सॉफ्टवेयर है, वो दिमाग के अंदर शरीर में चलता है. विदाउट अंडरस्टैंडिंग ये सुसाइड केसेस क्यों होते हैं? बिकॉज ऑफ लैक ऑफ नॉलेज ऑफ द साइकोलॉजी, लैक ऑफ नॉलेज ऑफ द लर्निंग प्रोसेस. सो नो प्लानिंग I have observed. Exam oriented teaching, one way, just somebody told, in traditional method, one way is followed, not two way. It should be bipolar system. And content oriented. What do you mean by content oriented? Syllabus is there, fixed syllabus. Unit number 1, 4 point. Unit number 2, 6 point. That to be completed. And all question will be from the syllabus. Content oriented. No question will be out of syllabus. अभी कल नीट कुछ CET का रिजल्ट लगा है. इस बार कुछ तभी 20 बच्चों को 100% आया. पिछले साल 37 बच्चों को 100% आया, क्योंकि फिजिक्स और मैथ्स का पेपर में 1-2 क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा टफ थे. ऐसे टफ क्वेश्चन डालते नहीं है कोई किताब के क्वेश्चन. दे आर नॉट गेटिंग deep, not getting the chance to think deeply. Listen carefully, my friends. मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, ये मेरे एक्सपीरियंस के ऊपर से मैं आपके साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ. So it should be skill oriented. It should be it should be skill oriented, job oriented, practical oriented. Instead of ये जो मैंने मेरा कर्सर है ना, content oriented, ये नहीं होना चाहिए. So these are the defects. Now this is the present scenario. Teachers are completing the syllabus and learner just somehow he's surviving. Another I have observed that the boy just देखो अभी कोई यहाँ स्कूल में जाओ, अमरावती में होली क्रॉस इंग्लिश स्कूल है या कोई इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल में जाओ, बच्चे के ऊपर का दफ्तर देखो, उसको उठाया नहीं जाता है. उसमें 3-4 वर्कबुक रहते हैं, 3-4 किताब रहती है, नोटबुक रहते हैं, टिफिन रहता है, बैग रहता है, 2-4 पेन रहते हैं, कंपास रहता है. उसका एज कितना रहता है? 10 साल का. उसका वेट कितना रहता है? 30 kg का, और बैग रहती है 12 kg की. हाउ यू विल अंडरस्टैंड? उसका एज है खेलने का, एंजॉय करने का. बट इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस थिंग व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी आर giving the admission or taking the admission of the child in a reputed English medium school apart from traditional or mother tongue school. NAP में मदर टंग के ऊपर इसीलिए जोर दिया है ताकि मदर टंग में जो पढ़ सकते हैं, लर्निंग हो सकती है, वो दूसरे लैंग्वेज में नहीं होता है. जापान में मैं गया था, 1 महीना 2 महीने वहां रुका मैं. दे गिव फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस टू जापानीज. Chinese people give the preference to the Chinese. They learn science in Chinese, in Japanese, because understanding, deep thinking is important. घर में अपन 5 साल अपने लैंग्वेज में बात करते हैं, दूसरी इसमें डाल देते हैं अपन. So these are the challenges. Now these are the challenges. We have so many challenges before the teach. बच्चे आपके सामने कम चैलेंज है, मेरे सामने कम चैलेंज थे. So many challenges are there. Some challenges our students are more advanced. Okay, classroom are converted in tuition room. Now see, classroom अभी देखो ट्यूशन रूम जैसा हो गया है और ट्यूशन रूम क्लासरूम जैसा हो गया है. आपके ख्याल में आया? सुवर्णा मैडम, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
क्या
Hello?
what you observe? क्या ऑब्जर्व किया आपने?
सर क्लास में बच्चों की संख्या कम हो गई और ट्यूशन में बच्चों की संख्या ज्यादा बढ़ गई.
इससे क्या हो रहा है? ट्यूशन में क्या होता है? ट्यूशन वाला क्या पैसा लेता है, उसको रिजल्ट चाहिए, रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड होता है वो. ही विल नॉट गिव द प्रैक्टिस टू द स्टूडेंट, ओनली ही प्रिपेयर द स्टूडेंट फॉर एग्जामिनेशन. ओके, सो रिमोट कंट्रोल इज नाउ इन द हैंड्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स. अभी तो इतना हो गया है कि आप अच्छा पढ़ाएंगे नहीं तो आपको बाहर करने वाले कौन है? बच्चे हैं. Competition in all field, more expectation from society, administration, principal, headmaster, parents, and employability. That is also challenges. ये challenges थे. ये challenges अभी क्या है? Near about same challenges were in 1963. Alan, you might be aware about Alan. Alan was one of the teacher like you. He was the researcher. He took the survey in America. And he found that teacher has to play the different role in the classroom and teacher has to face the different components that we call skill, that is we call teaching skill. And if teachers are not able to complete any one of the component, then the teachers, we can say that failure. Teacher cannot complete the expectation of the students. So that's why the teachers, if they are not able, if not perfect in any one of the component or any one of the skill, then teachers can update his skill by different training that we call as micro teaching technique. So micro teaching technique is one of the technique to improve the teacher's teaching skill. So do you understand? So now my question here, Alan and his research group evolved the micro teaching in America. What is micro teaching? There are two purposes here. One purpose is important for us. The teaching of small unit. देखो मैंने अभी क्या बताया, इसके पहले क्या बताया मैंने अभी एक बार हिंदी में भी बताया. कुछ लोग हिंदी में के साइड से बिलोंग करते हैं, इसलिए मैं आई एम यूजिंग मिक्स हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश. बट देखो एक टीचर जब क्लास में एंट्री करता है, देयर आर 50 स्टूडेंट्स and their expectation may be different. Their IQ may be different. Definitely they are not, IQs are not different. Their habits are different. Their interests are different. And teacher is one. How can one teacher fulfill the expectation of all the students? लेकिन कुछ components ऐसे रहते हैं, वो component related to teaching learning से रहते हैं. If you are not perfect in that component, suppose explanation, you are not perfect in explanation, so students will not understand what you are going to explain. If you are not perfect in the stimulation or motivation, you are not able to motivate, you are not able to encourage the students will not understand. Your blackboard writing is very poor. This is the lacuna. This is the inability of the teacher. Your blackboard writing is not good or poor, then you have to improve the blackboard writing. You have to improve the introduction skill. If you are not able to introduce the topic, you are not able to explain the properly. You have to improve the explanation skill. You are not able to stimulate. You have to improve the stimulation skill. That ये जो करने के लिए जो टेक्निक यूज किया जाता है, that we call as macro teaching technique. So here is the definition: the teaching of small unit of the content to the small group of students in a small amount of time. कम समय में कम छोटा सा टॉपिक कम ग्रुप को पढ़ाना, that is known as macro teaching. What are the objective? देखो, पहला ऑब्जेक्टिव आपसे रिलेटेड नहीं है. सेकंड ऑब्जेक्टिव, to improve the skills of the experienced teacher. We are all experienced teacher. क्योंकि आप शॉर्ट टर्म करने को आ रहे हैं, you are going to become the professor. अब इसके बाद आप प्रोफेसर बनने वाले, उसके बाद आप प्रिंसिपल बनेंगे. आप एक्सपीरियंस टीचर है, आप कम नहीं है. आपको नॉलेज मेरे से भी ज्यादा होगा. Definitely you have more knowledge than me, I will say that. So what is the purpose of micro teaching technique? To improve the skills of experienced teacher. देखो, इस लाइफ में, इस दुनिया में कोई भी एक इंसान नहीं है, nobody is there, उसको सब कुछ आता है. कोई परफेक्ट नहीं है. ऐसा बोलता होगा कि सर मेरे को सब कुछ आता है. नो, इवन प्राइम मिनिस्टर और प्रेसिडेंट, नो वन इज परफेक्ट. कुछ ना कुछ कमियां रहती है. वो कमियां दूर करना, that what we call as the micro teaching technique. Is a test है वो, to improve the skills of micro teaching skill 135. Why to use the micro teaching? Because teachers are not born. देखो, आपको मैंने बताया, आप और मैं, दुर्गेश जी आप अनम्यूट कीजिए.
यस सर.
आपने लाइफ में टीचर बनने का पहले सोचा था क्या?
नहीं सर, नो सर.
आप
नॉट
क्या
येट
सोचा था?
डिसाइड. नो.
क्या सोचा था आपने?
एक्चुअली सर मैं तो इंजीनियरिंग करने की सोच रहा था.
हाँ, और गलती से
हाँ,
टीचर
यस
बन
सर.
गए.
यस सर.
हाँ, अब गलती से टीचर बन गए, इसका मतलब you don't have right to spoil the life of the unknown students. जो कुछ बेचारे सादे लोग हैं, उनका क्या दोष है? ठीक है. नाउ यू हैव टू मोल्ड योरसेल्फ. अब देखो, आपका लाइफ का टारगेट था इंजीनियर बनना, वो नहीं हो पाया. आप गलती से बोलना, कैसे सी बोलो, ये टीचर बन गए. सो आई एक्सेप्टेड द टीचर्स. So once you accept the teacher's profession, then you must follow the rules and regulation of the ethics of the teachers. क्यों करना है ऐसा? क्योंकि देखो, मैंने 37 ईयर मेरा टीचिंग का एक्सपीरियंस है. मैंने 37 ईयर्स बैचेस को बच्चों को पढ़ाया, और 2 साल मुझे रिटायरमेंट को हो गए, तो भी मेरा टीचिंग चालू है. तो कितने लोग आए और गए मुझे ना याद भी नहीं होंगे, लेकिन आई ट्राइड माय लेवल बेस्ट कि मैं किसका नुकसान नहीं होने दिया, किसी को गलत चीज नहीं दिया. यदि आप थोड़ी सी भी गलती करेंगे, आपकी थोड़ी सी गलती बच्चों का लाइफ स्पॉइल कर सकता है. आपकी या मेरी, मैं आपको एग्जांपल नहीं दे रहा हूं, एनीवन टीचर. सो वी डोंट हैव राइट टू प्ले विद द लाइफ ऑफ द चाइल्ड. सो यू मस्ट प्रिपेयर द टॉपिक बिफोर एंटरिंग इन द क्लास. कुछ लोग तो अपडाउन करते हैं, कुछ लोग तो ऐसी टीचर देखा मैंने मेलघाट में, मेरा प्रोजेक्ट था. वो मॉर्निंग में अपना प्लॉट का व्यवसाय करते हैं, खेती करते हैं, और 10 बजे कैसे तक दौड़ते भागते आते हैं, लुंगी पे रहते हैं, कैसे कपड़े पहनते हैं, और क्लास में जाते हैं. बच्चे को बोलते, बच्चे कल क्या पढ़ाया था? बच्चे बोलते, सर ये पढ़ाया था. चलो आगे ये पढ़ो. विदाउट प्रिपरेशन, हाउ यू डेयर टू एंटर इन द क्लासरूम? क्या कर रहे हो? आदमी पैसे कमा रहा है, बच्चों का तो लाइफ खराब हो रहा है ना. अभी भी मैंने मेलघाट में ऐसी स्कूल देखा है, 8वीं का बच्चे को खुद का नाम लिखता है, जिला परिषद लिख नहीं सकते मराठी में, हिंदी में. वो किसकी गलती है? Who has given the right to spoil the life of the child? सैलरी नहीं मिलती है? मिलती है. ये जिला परिषद स्कूल की बात कर रहा हूं मैं, प्राइवेट स्कूल की नहीं बोल रहा हूं. दिस इज द सिनेरियो. Most of the colleges and some village college and teacher, so many things I have observed nowadays. बहुत दाल कॉपी चलती है, सब सपोर्ट करते हैं, मैनेजमेंट सपोर्ट करते हैं. क्या बच्चे निकलेंगे? आप थोड़ा सा जस्ट आई एम नॉट क्रिटिसाइजिंग. दिस इज द थिंग दैट टू बी थिंक. भाई मेरा क्या है पर्पस? मैं प्रोफेसर बन गया, मैं प्रोफेसर बनूंगा अभी मैं शॉर्ट टर्म करने के बाद। आप शॉर्ट टर्म कोर्स के लिए ज्वाइन क्यों हो गए? क्योंकि आपको ये सर्टिफिकेट इज द एसेंशियल रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर द गेटिंग प्रमोशन। और यूजीसी ने ये कंपलसरी किया है, ये पहले नहीं था, ये इंसेंटिव्स है। आप ये नहीं करेंगे तो आपको प्रमोशन नहीं दिया जाएगा, आप पीएचडी नहीं करेंगे तो आप प्रिंसिपल नहीं बन पाएंगे, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर नहीं बन पाएंगे। क्योंकि यूजीसी वांट टू डू द रिसर्च, एटलीस्ट रिसर्च तो पता होगा। शॉर्ट टर्म कोर्स करेंगे, रिफ्रेशर कोर्स करेंगे, कम से कम आपका नॉलेज तो अपडेट होगा, अपग्रेड होगा, सो दैट स्टूडेंट्स विल गेट द बेनिफिट। सो बिहाइंड द कोर्स द आइडिया इज दिस वन। Okay, so here what teachers are not born, they can be made by training. Training is essential. Short term is training. मैं अभी भी ट्रेनिंग करता हूँ। Today also I learned from so many things from my daughter and my son. Micro teaching is a training device to prepare the effective teachers. Second point I would like to discuss with you: teachers can make their teaching more effective if he or she learn the different component, different parts related to the teaching learning process. That is we call teaching skills. ये माइक्रो टीचिंग साइकिल है, प्लान, टीच एंड फीडबैक, 3 स्टेप है। प्लान, टीच एंड फीडबैक। प्लान जो आपको पढ़ाना है, पहले प्लान करना है, टीच करना है, और जब टीच करेंगे तब आपके कुछ कलीग है या आपके टीचर्स है, आपके फ्रेंड्स है, वो आपको ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, दे विल गिव द फीडबैक। आफ्टर गेटिंग द फीडबैक आप में कुछ गलतियां निकलेंगी, अगेन यू विल रीप्लान 4 स्टेप, अगेन you will reteach, and again you will get feedback. Again you made mistake, suppose this time 2 mistake, first time 4 mistake, again you will replan, reteach, refeedback. Again you made 1 mistake, again you replan, reteach, refeedback. You are not made any mistake, so you are perfect, you are declared you are perfect in one of the skill. That is explanation skill, or introduction skill, or stimulus variation skill, or blackboard writing skill, or closing achievers means clear. Any one of the skill. So many skills are there. So this is the way of the micro teaching cycle. In micro teaching cycle, drip learning is very, very important part. Okay, that also we shall discuss. So why micro teaching technique? Constructive feedback. We'll get feedback. देखो, आप टीचर है समझ लो, जैसा मोहम्मद साहब, क्या नाम है उनका, मोहम्मद यूशरफ, आप बताइए प्लीज, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ। मोहम्मद जी, हाँ, आप टीचर है, आपने कुछ गलतियां किया, लेकिन आपको आपकी गलतियां किसने बताई नहीं, तो आप क्या करेंगे?
स्टूडेंट से ही फीडबैक लेना पड़ेगा सर।
नहीं, स्टूडेंट नहीं
और उसको
बताते।
इम्प्रूव करना पड़ेगा।
नहीं, स्टूडेंट बताते नहीं है, उनको पता है कि ये सर की गलती निकालेंगे प्रैक्टिकल को मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे, बच्चे नहीं करते हैं। इस समय आपने नियरेस्ट अच्छा कलीग को पूछना, भाई मेरे क्लास में बैठ और मेरी गलती क्या है, नहीं तो मेरा रिकॉर्डिंग कर और वीडियो खुद कर, वीडियो खुद देखना और अपन क्या गलतियां कर रहे हैं वो देखना, देन अवॉइड टू कमिट द सेम मिस्टेक इन द पास्ट। ये है कंस्ट्रक्टिव फीडबैक। सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन, वीडियोस रिकॉर्डेड, मैं अभी बताया मैंने, अपना वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करना। कोई फर्क कोई नहीं देखता, बच्चे के पास कैमरा दे देना, भाई मेरे तो कॉर्नर में लग देना, नहीं तो आजकल वो सीसीटीवी कैमरे लगे हुए रहते, उसमें देखना अपना टीचिंग कैसा है। खुद का खुद नहीं समझते, खुद का खुद इवेल्युएट करना, लेकिन कभी कभी खुद की मिस्टेक खुद निकलते नहीं है। अच्छा फ्रेंड या प्रिंसिपल अच्छा होगा तो वो आपको मिस्टेक कर सकता है। देन हियर कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डिंग, when you are repeating the mistakes and you are corrected, then you can build up the confidence. So that is the macro teaching technique. How to you can use the macro teaching technique. So in brief I would like to explain, I अपने पास अभी 30 minutes है, and then because I want to demonstrate one lesson plan also. Now skill, can anybody share me, any Rashmi madam या डॉक्टर अनिल पाटिल? जब मैं आपके नाम देखता हूँ मेरे स्क्रीन के ऊपर दिख रहे, इसलिए मैंने आपको नाम दे रहा हूँ, मैं तो आपसे मिला भी नहीं। एनीबडी कैन टेल मी व्हाट डू मीन बाय स्किल?
Sir, practical implementation of theoretical knowledge practiced over a period of time can be considered as a skill.
Any example of the skill? Sir, ये skill है.
There can be so many skills as I am from the language. So communication considered as the skill, but it starts with the learning of the vocabulary, then it will be syntax, Then syntax practiced at a first level of usage of English language, or the competency, basic competency of English language, then second level, third level, and then it will be considered as a skill.
Surendra sir. Surendra, you are senior most. I am just observing. You are minutely observing. That's why I ask you. Can you what do you feel that this is skill?
Expertise in the usage of certain things can also be considered.
1 minute. आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा सर. Voice clear. I'm not getting your voice clear. No sir, no. You are not audible, sir. Just I involve you. I'm not testing your knowledge, bro. ऐसा मत सोचना. मैं बस आपका interaction होने के लिए मैं just आपको just पूछ रहा हूँ.
Getting expertise by practicing, sir.
Yes, yes. Any example?
A student who is not confident in communication,
Yes.
if we give him space, if we boost him, if we tell him that there is talent of communication in him, give him platform.
Yes, yes.
Such kind of boosting can make him explore his skill of communication. And when he builds his confidence, and if he comes to the space of speaking, then he comes to know that it is possible for me, and
Yes,
then he
yes.
can develop it.
Yes. Just like swimming. We cannot learn swimming by
Yeah.
reading the
Yes,
books.
yes, 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 yes.
Okay. We cannot operate any person's operation. We cannot read. We read and we cannot do this. It's not possible. Similarly,
Read and
just
go for
yes. Anybody?
read and go for swimming. It is not possible, sir.
Yes, yes.
You will have to jump into the water.
Yes, yes. Then by learning by error and trial method, but
Yes, sir,
it
yes.
requires training, practice,
Yes, yes,
experience also.
yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes.
Otherwise,
Somebody
you will not survive.
somebody will have to teach him that tactics,
Yes,
and
that's
then he will have to do it at his own.
yes, that's why I'm telling you. Written here, skill is the ability, is something, some ability to do something,
Yes,
anything that
yes,
requires training. One training, at
yes,
least not training, practice, experience, and mindset also important, and interest also important.
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Then and
Yes.
only then we can acquire that ability.
Yes, his interest is also.
Monitoring, this is also not we can learn, but this is the skill. We are related with the teaching skill. Can anybody share me? What do you mean by teaching skill? Durgesh sir, Nusrat Chaudhary, anybody?
Ability to teach in an expertise way, as we are applying the same concept now as a skill.
Okay.
Making the teaching topic interesting for the students.
Yes.
So that whatever we want to communicate, it must reach to the student and get inculcated easily.
Very good.
And make him well dressed or well prepared for the material we are extending to it.
Yes, right. So many. ये Brown क्या बोलता है? A set of teaching acts, behavioral acts, with the intention to facilitate the students' learning, or teaching skill is the set of teachers' behavior. अपना वर्तन ऐसा होना चाहिए which are effective in bringing about the desired changes in the students. उससे भी easy मैं बताता हूँ. कुछ नहीं. During class में क्या करते हैं अपन? When we enter in the classroom, we introduce the topic, we explain the topic, we ask the question, you can ask the question, we can reinforce the students, we can write the anything, something on the blackboard, we draw the figures, we provide the feedback. These are the activities related to teaching learning process. Okay. So these verbal and non-verbal activities, we can say that if we are perfect in all activities, that we can say that teaching skills. The specific teaching acts which are measurable, observable, and can be developed through training, that is known as teaching. So, क्या देखो, explain करना है, दो teacher है, A और B, दोनों ने same qualification है, दोनों का सेम क्वालिफिकेशन है, सेम परसेंटेज है, दोनों ने एक ही दिन ज्वाइन किया है। ए जब क्लास में जाता है तब क्लास में ज्यादा प्रेजेंटी रहती है, बी जब क्लास में जाता है क्लास में प्रेजेंटी कम रहती है, बी का रिजल्ट कम है, ए का रिजल्ट ज्यादा है। इसका मतलब दोनों में से ए का जो एक्सप्लेनेशन है, कॉन्सेप्ट एक्सप्लेनेशन, वो बेटर है बी से। तो इसका मतलब जो एक्टिविटी है इन द क्लासरूम, एक्सप्लेनेशन, एक्सप्लेन करना, ब्लैक बोर्ड पे लिखना, राइट ऑन द ब्लैक बोर्ड, दैट इज राइटिंग द ब्लैक बोर्ड, राइटिंग ऑन द ब्लैक बोर्ड, फिगर निकालना, जो फिगर निकाल रहे हैं बच्चों को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, नॉट विजिबल। जो आप बात कर रहे हैं, नॉट ऑडिबल, नॉट यू आर प्रोनाउंसिंग प्रॉपर वे, नॉट इंटरेक्टिंग फेस टू फेस, आई टू आई कॉन्टैक्ट, योर बॉडी जेस्चर इज नॉट परफेक्ट, so many others behavioral archer. You are not your facial expression that also stimulate. देखो आपके चेहरे का एक्सप्रेशन ये भी बहुत बड़ा काम करता है अंडरस्टैंडिंग के लिए। ऐसा मत समझना कि आपको नॉलेज बहुत है, मैं थ्रोट मेरी टू गोल्ड मेडल हूँ और मेरे बच्चे को तो मैंने ऐसा पढ़ा तो मेरे बच्चे भी ऐसे निकले, गलत है। थर्ड क्लास स्टूडेंट जो थर्ड श्रेणी में पास हुआ टीचर, वो बेस्ट टीचर बन सकता है। वो परसेंटेज भूल जाओ, वो जो था ना वो मार्क लिस्ट, वो बंद करके अंदर रख दो। दैट इज नॉट योर क्वालिफिकेशन। क्वालिफिकेशन इज योर एक्सपीरियंस, व्हाट यू हैव चेंज इन योर सेल्फ, हाउ यू मोटिवेटेड योर सेल्फ, हाउ यू मोल्डेड योर सेल्फ। दैट्स व्हाई माइक्रो टीचिंग एंड प्रिप लर्निंग इज इंट्रोड्यूस्ड हियर। ओके, now these are the different skills are here. Introduction skill means जब अपन क्लास में जाते हैं तो इंट्रोड्यूस कैसा करना, skill of probing the question, how to ask the question, okay, skill of explanation, how to explain the topic, skill of stimulus variation, how to stimulate them to learn the things, or with liveness in the class में ऐसा liveness आना चाहिए बच्चे के अंदर। ऐसा बच्चों को ऐसा लगना नहीं चाहिए कि अभी पीरियड खत्म हुआ करके, बेल बजने के बाद भी बच्चे की इच्छा नहीं होनी चाहिए। स्टिमुलेशन, चेतक बदल हमारा हिंदी में बोलते हैं उसको। ब्लैक बोर्ड राइटिंग इतना अट्रैक्टिव होना चाहिए कि आपके ब्लैक बोर्ड देखने के बाद बच्चे की इच्छा होनी चाहिए। वो क्या लिख रहे हैं आपका खुद नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो क्या करेंगे। स्किल ऑफ अचीविंग क्लोजर, हाउ टू समराइज द क्लास। Once you introduce, you have complete the matter, then in summarization, you revise what you taught, then ask some question, and then give some homework, and then declare the tomorrow's topic. That is the skill, that is we call as skill of achieving the closure. Explain in a systematic way so that student can understand, can digest easily. Raw material है, अपन सब्जी लाते हैं किचन में, कच्ची सब्जी खाते हैं क्या? उसको प्रोसेस करते हैं, धोते हैं, कटिंग करते हैं, उसको सब कड़े में वो उबालते हैं। आफ्टर प्रोसेसिंग एंड वी सर्व इन द नाइस प्लेट, अच्छी प्लेट के ऊपर, फिर स्पून से आराम से खाते हैं, डाइजेस्टेबल, ईटेबल। सो यू हैव टू एक्सप्लेन द टॉपिक विच इज डाइजेस्टेबल, ईटेबल, सो दैट दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड इजीली। अरे भाई एक बार क्लास में बच्चा आने के बाद वो पढ़ेगा नहीं है क्लास में, उसके बाद इतना अंडरस्टैंड होता है। ऐसे भी टीचर देखा है मैंने। सो रेखा मैडम, आपको ख्याल में आया? रेखा कालपांडे मैडम, what we are discussing? She is busy in some other work. Now, skill of probing the questions. Probing the question means how to ask the question. देखो, क्वेश्चन का आंसर देना इजी है। To answer the question is easy. Then develop the question or ask the question. This is the art. This is the skill. ये स्किल है टीचिंग। ये इसके सिवा बहुत स्किल है, लेकिन मैंने ब्रीफ में बताया क्योंकि अभी मेरा आपके बस मेरे पास ओनली 20 मिनट बाकी है। विथिन 20 मिनट आई वुड लाइक टू एक्सप्लेन द फ्लिप लर्निंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट। देखो 1 मिनट, वन स्लाइड एंड देन वी शैल मूव टू द डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन। नाउ सी व्हाई फ्लिप लर्निंग इज इम्पोर्टेंट इन माइक्रो टीचिंग। अब देखो आपका जो टॉपिक है उससे बाहर नहीं जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि मेरे लेक्चर्स तो हर ओरिएंटेशन, रिफ्रेशर में और फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट में रहते हैं। लेकिन ये जो आपका रिफ्रेशर शॉर्ट टर्म कोर्स है रिलेटेड टू द फ्लिप लर्निंग। ओके, सो व्हाई फ्लिप लर्निंग इज इंपॉर्टेंट इन माइक्रो टीचिंग। फ्लिप लर्निंग में क्या होता है, लर्निंग एनवायरनमेंट ट्रेडिशनल एनवायरनमेंट से अलग रहता है, बरोबर है, खुद इन्वॉल्व होते हैं इन macro teaching is the device. So with the help of that device, to student teacher or teacher can improve the teaching skills. ये दो कॉन्सेप्ट अपन ने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किए हुए हैं. नाउ सी हियर, सो फ्लिप लर्निंग प्रिपेयर द ग्राउंड. ये क्या करता है, फ्लिप लर्निंग में बच्चों को ग्राउंड करते हैं, तैयार करते हैं कि भाई कैसा पढ़ना चाहिए. देखो आप इसके बाद ये कोर्स होने के बाद आप ये क्लास में फ्लिप लर्निंग का इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कीजिए, नहीं तो कुछ फायदा नहीं है. ये सर्टिफिकेट मिलना ही है, आप प्रोफेसर बनना ही है, नहीं बनेंगे तो गवर्नमेंट आपको बनाएंगे, कुछ फर्क गिरता नहीं है. बनना ही है, आपका राइट है. ऐसा बोल सकता हूं मैं, ऐसा बोलना नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन आप बनेंगे. लेकिन इंपॉर्टेंट राइट आपका क्या है, ये जो फ्लिप लर्निंग जो 6 दिन 7 दिन आप पढ़ेंगे, इसका फायदा बच्चों को होना चाहिए. ओके, उसके लिए आप आए. वो फॉरगेट इट, वो सर्टिफिकेट मिलना ही है. आपने अंकित जी और पांचपांडे सर वो सबको सर्टिफिकेट देते. The flip learning prepare the ground, students or trainees. What here trainees, I use the word, or teachers. We are here. Okay, acquire foundational knowledge before applying it. ये आपने flip learning में देखा है. Flip learning में allow more in class time. Flip learning में क्या होता है, another classroom तैयार की जाती है, उसमें बच्चे वीडियो देखते हैं, टेक्स्ट पढ़ते हैं, सुनते हैं और प्रिपेयर करते हैं. जितना अंडरस्टैंड होगा उतना. ऐसा नहीं है, नॉट पॉसिबल, यू विल नॉट गेट अंडरस्टैंडिंग कंप्लीटली 100%, बट एटलीस्ट दे विल बी अवेयर अबाउट द टॉपिक बिफोर एंटरिंग इन द क्लास. ये फ्लिप लर्निंग में होता है. फ्लिप लर्निंग में क्या होता है, फ्लिप लर्निंग इज द रिवर्स प्रोसेस द ट्रेडिशनल लर्निंग मॉडल वेयर डायरेक्ट इंस्ट्रक्शनल is moved to the before class. So class time is used for interactive, hands-on activity and deeper thing. Macro teaching, ये तीनों चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसीलिए फ्लिप लर्निंग का कॉन्सेप्ट, यदि आपको कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर होगा, मैक्रो टीचिंग टेक्निक आप अपने स्टाफ रूम में यूज कर सकते हैं. नाउ हाउ टू यूज दिस स्पेसिफिक दिस what we call flip learning in the classroom. Now let us study one of the introduction, one of the skill. देखो इतनी स्किल है, मैं एक ही स्किल लेता हूँ आपके सामने, एक इंट्रोडक्शन स्किल. Can anybody tell me what do you mean by introduction skill? ये क्या होता है? Anybody?
Sir, how to introduce the
way
particular
Praveen,
topic?
anybody?
The way we introduce the topic.
Yes, repeat, please.
The way we should introduce the topic to the student in order to make it interesting.
Why to introduce? Why is essential to introduction skill? Why to introduce the topic? Anybody can tell me?
Why the student should learn it and relate it with the real life situations and making them prepare them to receive the content.
Okay.
To attract the attention, to stimulate their interest in the topic.
Very good, very good.
May I,
Any
sir?
more?
Sir, I also feel that students are physically present, but most of the time when a class begins, they might be mentally elsewhere, on the playground or in the cafeteria. So an interesting way to start the lesson would mean to arrest their attention and to lead them into the topic.
Very good. What's your name, please?
I'm Dr. Shayonti Talwar.
Okay, already I have given the answer.
Yes.
Now, see, very good. I appreciate you. Now see, why to introduce the class before entering the classroom? Sorry. As soon as we enter in the classroom, don't start the teaching. Generally, you might be aware about this thing. You might be aware about introducing the topic. Introduction is very, very important. Now see, why to introduce? To prepare mentally, physically and intellectually before starting the actual teaching. देखो जब आप क्लास में जाते हैं, आपके पहले फिजिक्स का पीरियड है, आप मैथमेटिक्स का है, तो स्टूडेंट्स में बी थिंकिंग अबाउट द फिजिक्स. Though they are looking, they are physically present, but they are not mentally prepared. So you have to prepare mentally. That's why introduction is very, very essential. To divert the attention from the previous topic to the present topic. That's why introduction is essential. To create proper learning atmosphere, that is also essential. Interest नहीं होगा तो क्या फायदा? So create the interest in the subject. To improve the rapport, बच्चे के और आपके अंदर, if there is not good rapport, then there will be no interaction, there will be no learning. You will not get output. They will be present only physically. आपको लगेगा मेरे क्लास में 40 लड़के थे और वो मेरी इधर देख रहे थे, वो आपकी बार देख रहे थे नहीं, आपको देख के हंस रहे थे क्योंकि उनको समझ में नहीं आ रहा था. They might be thinking differently. They are mentally outside. They may be busy in the some sending the SMS. So we have to prepare them mentally, physically, intellectually before starting the actual lesson. So interest is very important. Motivation is very important. Link between the previous knowledge and present topic. ये introduction करना है. Link सबसे important है. And to develop the curiosity about the present topic. ये भी important. जब तक ये प्रेजेंट होती नहीं तब तक अपन कर सकते नहीं. अभी मैं आपके सामने देखो ये स्किल है. द स्किल ऑफ इंट्रोडक्शन इन्वॉल्व द एस्टेब्लिशिंग रैपट. देखो बच्चे का और आपके अंदर एक रैपट तैयार होने के लिए इंट्रोडक्शन स्किल तैयार की जाती है. वो इंट्रोडक्शन स्किल का उपयोग किया जाता है. कैप्चरिंग देयर अटेंशन, टू डाइवर्ट देयर अटेंशन फ्रॉम द अदर पॉइंट्स, अदर पोर्शन, अदर थिंग्स टू योर क्लास. देखो मैं अभी यहाँ बैठा हूँ या प्रवीण सर कोयेकर सर बैठे हैं. ही इज थिंकिंग, ही माइट बी थिंकिंग डिफरेंट वे. मैं क्या सोच रहा हूँ सर मेरा सुन रहे होंगे, लेकिन सर क्या कर रहे हैं, ये 2 बजे पीरियड होने के बाद मुझे कहाँ जाना है, कौन सी गाड़ी पकड़ना है और नाश्ते में क्या खाना है, समोसा लाऊं क्या कचौरी लाऊं. बट आई एम थिंकिंग दैट ही इज लुकिंग टुवर्ड मी. सी द डिफरेंस. सो आई कैनॉट जज यू. सो I will have to prepare you mentally, physically, intellectually in the classroom, online classroom. So that is very important. So what is here? Divert their, capturing their attention, exposing them to the essential content. जब तक बच्चा क्लास में नहीं रहेगा तब तक बच्चे, students will not involve in the classroom and their learning will not happen. फ्लिप लर्निंग वही होता है कि बच्चों को पहले उसको फ्रीडम दिया जाता है, because he involved in the classroom, he involved in the activities related to the topic. So ultimately here attention diverted. So he will understand the concept. That is the basic concept behind the prep learning and micro teaching. So there are 5 components. Preliminary attention gaining means PAG. Use previous knowledge, UPK. Use appropriate device, कुछ device का भी use कर सकते हैं. Link with new topic and then declare the topic and then you start the topic. Okay. So मैं अभी आपके सामने एक डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन करके बताता. सो इसके पहले किसने मेरा सुना है क्या रिफ्रेशर कोर्स में? इज देयर एनीबॉडी? इज देयर एनीबॉडी अटेंडेड? ओके, नो. ये मैक्रो टीचिंग का लेसन प्लान है. नाउ थिंक, हैंड्स ऑन ट्रेनिंग, हैंड्स ऑन असाइनमेंट में आपको ऐसा ही एक प्लान बनाना है. ठीक है, आज की डेट डालना है उसमें. जहाँ टीचर है मैंने डॉट डॉट लिखा है, आपको आपका नाम डालना है और बाकी का भी आप कर सकते हो. जैसा मैंने इसके नीचे एक दिया है, ये आपको नोट करना है. ये इंट्रोड्यूसिंग स्किल और एनी स्किल, सब्जेक्ट, टॉपिक, क्लास, इसका स्क्रीनशॉट निकाल ले आप. ये जो मैंने दिया है ना, क्योंकि आपको जो आज असाइनमेंट सबमिट, आज या कल जो सबमिट करना है, इसके ऊपर सबमिट करना है. माइक्रो मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ अभी. आई विल एक्सप्लेन डिटेल. ओके, बट फॉर yourself just you can make the screenshot of this thing. Okay, now actual lesson plan, just I'm going to start here. Time hai abhi 12 minute hai. Now what I written here, model micro teaching lesson plan using prep learning approach. Okay, so here I'm going to introduce I use introduction skill. यहाँ explanation skill भी आ सकता है, यहाँ question skill भी आ सकता है. Okay, यहाँ subject physics है, आपका chemistry आ सकता है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एंड चार्जेस आप अपना टॉपिक डाल सकते हैं. क्लास मैंने 9 डाला है, आप 12 डाल सकते हैं. यू कैन पुट राइट ईयर या बीएससी पार्ट 1, बीकॉम पार्ट 1, बीएससी, एनी क्लास. योर नेम, पुट योर नेम प्रॉपर. नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स 7 या 8 रख सकते हैं. टाइम 6 to 7 मिनट रख सकते हैं. एवरेज मेरा 9 क्लास का बच्चा है इसलिए मैंने 14 प्लस लिखा है. और डेट मेरा आज का इसलिए 17. आपकी डेट बदलेंगे. ओके, you have to develop the plan and submit. Okay, this is hands-on assignment for you. Okay, so I'm going to explain this one. So listen carefully. जो जिन्होंने कैमरे बंद किया होगा वो कैमरे चालू भी कर सकते हैं. नहीं करना चाहते हैं, वीडियो आपकी रेंज नहीं होंगी तो आप ऐसा देखो और observe minutely what I am doing, what I am explaining here. Okay, now see here, There are three, one, do you understand? This is the model. Don't repeat this, don't submit this plan again. Okay, you will have to develop. इसमें टॉपिक 3 कॉलम कंपलसरी है, टीचर्स एक्टिविटी, स्टूडेंट्स एक्टिविटी, कंपोनेंट्स. ओके, टीचर्स एक्टिविटी मींस जो टीचर्स, देखो प्लान कैसा रहता है, दैट टू बी रिटन इन द फ्यूचर टेंस. मुझे कल पढ़ाना है, इसलिए मैंने वर्ड्स ऐसे यूज किया है, टीचर्स विल आस्क द क्वेश्चन. ओके, मैं टीचर्स की एक्टिविटी what I will do here written, what student will give the answer I have written here, and which component that I have written. Okay, preliminary attention gaining PAG, वो component मैंने आपको इसके पहले बताया था और बताऊंगा एक बार और. When as soon as students enter in the classroom, what happen, he will say in the, देखो यहाँ क्या करना है, देखो silently be careful. What I am going to introduce here, what I am going to demonstrate here, one lesson plan, माइक्रो टीचिंग लेसन प्लान. लेसन प्लान क्यों बनाता जाता है, जो आपको कल पढ़ाना, कल मीन्स नेक्स्ट डे, उसके पहले एक लेसन प्लान बनाया जाता है, दैट टू बी डिलीवर्ड. वो लेसन प्लान का फॉर्मेट है थ्री कॉलम. टीचर्स एक्टिविटी क्या करेंगे, स्टूडेंट्स एक्टिविटी क्या रहेंगे, और कंपोनेंट्स क्या रहेंगे. ओके, ये इंट्रोडक्शन स्किल है तो इंट्रोडक्शन स्किल के कंपोनेंट आएंगे, या एक्सप्लेनेशन होंगे तो एक्सप्लेनेशन कंपोनेंट आएंगे. ओके, यू विल गेट दिस आइडिया ऑन द गूगल. ओके, नाउ टीचर्स एक्टिविटी, एज सून एज टीचर्स एंटर इन द क्लासरूम, व्हाट ही विल से, दैट ही विल राइट, ही विल से गुड मॉर्निंग और गुड आफ्टरनून. इस समय जाता हूँ तो गुड आफ्टरनून बोलेंगे. तो जब मैं गुड मॉर्निंग बोलूंगा, मैं लिखूंगा, तो मेरे को रिस्पॉन्स क्या मिलेगा, स्टूडेंट्स विल ऑल्सो से गुड मॉर्निंग सर, और गुड मॉर्निंग मैडम, और गुड आफ्टरनून मैडम, और गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून सर. ओके, अब ये जो कंपोनेंट है ये क्या है, प्रिलिमिनरी अटेंशन गेनिंग. इसका मतलब प्रिलिमिनरी अटेंशन गेनिंग बोले तो बच्चों का अवधान, अटेंशन डाइवर्ट करना. जब मैं किसके साथ बात करता हूं, व्हेन आई विल इंटर, जैसा मैंने प्रवीण के साथ के बात किया, प्रवीण पोहेकर, ही इमीडिएटली he diverted his attention from other to toward me. Okay, when I will say good morning, immediately you will say, students will say good afternoon or good morning. So that is known as preliminary attention gaining. Okay, second question also related to same. How are you dear students? What is the expected answer? Students will say that fine, thank you sir, thank you madam. This is also, ये जो दो सेंटेंस है, इससे क्या होगा, when teacher enter in the classroom, there will be informal interaction. इससे क्या होगा, बच्चे क्लास में आना शुरू हो जाएंगे, मेंटली, फिजिकली तो है, मेंटली बच्चे क्लास में आना शुरू हो जाएंगे. ओके, नाउ मैं यहां लिखा, ऐसा बोलूंगा नहीं मैं, before going to start or before going to learn about the today's topic, I want to discuss something with you. He or she, जो teacher है, will show a pieces of dry paper to the student and ask the following question, what are these? अब मैं आपको क्या कर रहा हूं, ये pieces है, मैं, आप देख रहे हैं, ये देख रहे हैं, I am going to show you the pieces of paper and I will ask the question, what are these? I have not shown that, I have shown, ask the question, what are these? The students will listen and observe alternately and will be expected to, what expected answer? Student will say that these are the pieces of paper. What you call
Papers.
expected answer? This is pieces of paper. Okay, 1 minute. Next, thereafter teacher will distribute the pieces of dry paper to the students. आपके पास कागज है के 2-4 टुकड़े, देखो आपके पास निकालो, जिनका कैमरा है उनके लिए बोल रहा हूँ, टुकड़े का ऐसे एखादा पेपर है, उसके 2-3 टुकड़े करो और मुझे बताओ. Just I am showing you, please show me small pieces of dry paper. Please show. Rekha madam, where are your pieces of paper? If you become active, you will learn more. Yes, okay, thank you. सबके हाथ में आई हैव डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड पीसेस ऑफ पेपर टू यू, सो दिस पीसेस आपके पास पहुंच गए, आप मुझे बता रहे. सो स्टूडेंट्स विल ऑब्जर्व माइन्यूटली. नेक्स्ट देखो, मेरा कर्सर देखो. देन टीचर विल आस्क द स्टूडेंट्स रिगार्डिंग व्हाट दे ऑब्जर्व. हाँ, आप इसमें बताओ अनिल सर, अनिल पाटिल सर, व्हाट इज एक्सपेक्टेड आंसर, ये क्या है?
piece of dry paper.
यस, दीज आर द पीसेस बट दे आर ड्राई. मुझे जब तक आप देखो, आपके बदले में एक आंधा आंसर ऐसा आंसर आ सकता है, दीज आर द इरेगुलर शेप ऑफ द पेपर, दे आर द व्हाइट पेजेस पेपर, दे आर डिफरेंट आंसर मे गेट, बट आई वांट एक्सपेक्टेड आंसर, द पीसेस ऑफ पेपर आर ड्राई. ओके, मुझे आंसर मिल गया. ओके, नाउ टीचर विल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट सम प्लास्टिक पेन. ये मैंने, आपके पास पेन है? ललिता मैडम पेन निकालो. मोंजित सोनोवाल पेन निकालो. प्रवीण सर पेन निकाला. कागज है एक हाथ में, एक हाथ में कागज, एक हाथ में जैसा मैंने पकड़ा हुआ. नहीं नहीं, टुकड़े, पीसेस करो, पीसेस पीसेस पीसेस. आपको एग्जाम, आप मेरे स्टूडेंट्स है, आपने ऐसा मत बोलना कि आप 9th क्लास के हैं, लेकिन एज्यूम दैट यू आर द स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ 9th क्लास. ये पीसेस लेफ्ट हैंड के हाथ में, और ये कोम या पेन, प्लास्टिक चाहिए. टीचर्स विल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट सम प्लास्टिक पेन्स टू द पीपल एंड ask them to hold near to the pieces of. अब ये पेन इसके पास रखो, क्या होता है? द पीस क्या हो गया? वेदर अट्रैक्टेड और नॉट अट्रैक्टेड. द पीसेस ऑफ ड्राई पेपर आर देयर एट देयर ओन प्लेस. ओके, अब उसके बाद नेक्स्ट में एक्सरसाइज कर रहा हूं. टीचर विल आस्क द स्टूडेंट, आई एम आस्किंग टू यू, रब द पेन टू द योर हेयर. यहाँ रब करो and then hold nearer to the pieces of dry paper. What happened?
Attracted.
Attracted. The students will perform the experiment as directed by the teacher. The expected answer is the pieces of paper are now attracted by the pen. Then teacher will say that. Thereafter ask the following question to the student. Why the pieces of dry paper are attracted now, not earlier? The answer of this this question, students will not be aware. Student will remain silent. Their facial expression will indicate eagerness to learn. Link with the new topic, LWNT, link with the new topic. They are not aware. Then teacher will say that this is due to the statistical electricity. यहाँ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेट होती है, उसके वजह से ये पेपर अट्रैक्ट हो रहा है. ओके, then teacher will write on the blackboard, this is today's topic is electricity and charges, positive charge and negative charge. This is the end of the demonstration. This is 5 मिनट का या 7 मिनट का एक लेसन प्लान रहता है. इसको माइक्रो टीचिंग लेसन प्लान बोलते हैं. जिसको समझा नहीं होगा वो यू कैन आस्क मी द क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज योर टाइम इज गोइंग, ओनली 3 minutes आर लेफ्ट. रिपीट करो.
Sir, see, please show the abbreviations given at the bottom.
Yes.
PAG, PAG, please.
ये हाँ, प्रीलिमिनरी.
Yes.
आपका स्क्रीनशॉट निकाल लीजिए.
Yes.
इसका भी निकल सकते हैं, इसका भी स्क्रीनशॉट निकल सकते हैं. पहले से निकाल लीजिए, आपको निकालना है तो.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
इसका भी फोटो निकाल लीजिए, ताकि
Yes, sir,
आप अपना नाम डाल के, अपना टॉपिक डाल के सबमिट कर सकते हैं. हो गया? पहला स्क्रीनशॉट निकाल लिया.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ये सेकंड पेज.
Yes, sir.
ओके.
Yes,
नाउ
sir.
थर्ड पेज.
Yes, sir.
And this is the last page.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is about the ये आपको इसके मार्क्स, ये असाइनमेंट रहती है. ऐसा इसका ये मत करो कि भाई इसका, क्योंकि रिफ्रेशर कोर्स में इसको मार्क्स रहते हैं. तो इसलिए ये असाइनमेंट्स जो देते हैं उसके ऊपर ये है. ये कुछ ब्लैक बोर्ड का बर्ताना बाकी रह गया है. ये ब्लैक बोर्ड, हाउ टू राइट द ब्लैक बोर्ड्स. ब्लैक बोर्ड राइटिंग के समय ऐसा खड़ा नहीं रहना चाहिए, ऐसा भी खड़ा नहीं रहना चाहिए. यू कैन राइट लाइक दिस. ओके, ये भी प्रॉपर वे. ओके, इसके पहले एक टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास. देखो ये जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज कैसी होनी चाहिए, देखो आपके फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन लेफ्ट हैंड अच्छा है कि राइट हैंड अच्छा है? पुण्य लता मैडम,
लेफ्ट साइड सर।
कितना पैसा लगता है लेफ्ट हैंड साइड के लिए?
लेफ्ट हैंड साइड।
नहीं, कितना
कॉस्ट
पैसा
फ्री
लगता
ऑफ
है?
फ्री।
पैसे लगते हैं क्या? फिर आपके चेहरे पे ऐसा उदासीपन क्यों रहती है? हंसते रहना।
यस सर।
अरे कल का कोई भरोसा नहीं है। आपने देखा ना अभी लेटेस्ट न्यूज है 12/6
यस सर।
का। 12/6 कभी नहीं भूलेंगे, क्योंकि जो
नहीं।
आदमी प्लेन में नहीं बैठा, ये हॉस्टल में बैठे खाना खा रहा था, उसका भी लाइफ का भरोसा नहीं था। अपना
यस
कहाँ भरोसा है? सो एंजॉय द लाइफ। आज का एंजॉय
यस।
करना, कल का छोड़ देना, हंसते रहना। दिस इज द स्टिमुलेशन, स्किल ऑफ स्टिमुलस वेरिएशन। बच्चों के सामने आप देखो ऐसा मुरझाना चेहरा लेके जाएंगे, घर में झगड़ेंगे और क्लास में जाके चेहरे पे 12 बजे, क्या बच्चे सुनेंगे आपका?
सही बात।
कितना भी थका होने के बाद कभी भी हंसते रहना, अंदर से लगा तो मान लेना घर में जाके बेडरूम में जाके रोते बैठना, लेकिन बच्चों के सामने, घर के, कम से कम अपने खुद के बच्चों के सामने, भाई बहन भाई के सामने, क्लास में, ऑलवेज बी हैप्पी। आप हैप्पी रहेंगे ना, आपको उसका रिटर्न दोबारा ज्यादा मिलता है। आई कीप इन माइंड। सो दिस इज अबाउट द टुडे सेशन। आई वुड लाइक टू, ये देखो ये बहुत लेना था मेरा, अभी उन्होंने देखो ये है, टू टीच मीन्स टू लर्न, ये मैं बहुत मेरा फेवरेट स्लाइड है। देखो
यस सर।
जितना पढ़ेंगे पढ़ाएंगे उतना आप लर्न करेंगे। देखो मैं, मेरा बिजी शेड्यूल होने के बाद भी मुझे HRDC फोन आता है ना, सर पीरियड लेना है, मैं नहीं बोलता नहीं, क्योंकि आई नो दैट आई विल गेट अपॉर्चुनिटी टू लर्न द न्यू थिंग। आज डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन में ज्यादा समय नहीं दे पाया, नहीं तो आपको डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन करने वाला करके लगाने वाला था, आपसे कुछ सीखता था मैं। सो मेनी थिंग्स वी कैन लर्न एवरी डे। सो जब किसी ने बोला आपको क्लास में जाना है तो नहीं बोलना नहीं, ऑलवेज एंटर इन द क्लासरूम एंड ट्राई टू लर्न। आई विल ऑलवेज बी ए स्टूडेंट ऑफ टीचिंग। सो इवन बेस्ट टीचर कैन लर्न ग्रेट डील फ्रॉम हिज आवर स्टूडेंट्स। द सीक्रेट ऑफ ए भी बताया, नीड ऑफ द आवर अप्रोच कभी भी पॉजिटिव, डबल माइंडेड नहीं होना चाहिए, सिंगल माइंडेड, एंड चेंज द लास्ट राइट, चेंज द अप्रोच।
P&S पे कहाँ से आ गया वो?
ये
Okay,
अप्रोच यदि
I will
चेंज,
correct that. That by mistake.
ओके, so we have to change the approach. Instead of sitting on the table, try to do the writing, try to do the research and submit the research proposal. Enjoy the life, enjoy the work. Otherwise, we have no choice. With this, thanks. मैं इसके बाद इसलिए मैं रुकता हूँ. If any problems, you can ask me, or you can send me the any queries. अदरवाइज वी विल स्टॉप इट, बिकॉज मुझे अभी सर ने बताया कि 2:15 को ख़त्म करना है आपको, 2:30 बजे कुछ तो भी उनका कुछ प्रोग्राम है, इसलिए 15 मिनट पहले शुरू किया और 2:16 को आई जस्ट कंक्लूडेड. इफ यू एनी क्वेश्चन यू कैन आस्क मी. अंकित.
Yes, sir, I am is here. If participants have, there are no questions, then we can conclude.
Yes, sir. Thank
If
you.
you have any kind of questions, then you can directly ask to Professor Gullani, sir. Sir, I think there are no. Yeah, please, Dr. Mane, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you have well explained teaching, flipped teaching, micro teaching, and combination of flipped and micro teaching.
Yes.
Very well said everything, sir. And your lecture was very interesting, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are all teachers, so I enjoy in teaching.
Yes, sir.
अंकित को पता है सब.
I have already told you that, sir. Actually, sir, when we have developed this SWAYAM course, one of the participant, Dr. Shanti Talwar ma'am, is there. Is in this course as a participant. She was the expert in that particular course.
Just I heard the name. Wow.
Yes, Dr. Talwar ma'am is there.
Yes. Yes, sir. Last time we met, madam. I was in that NRC, National Resource that Center. That is
Right, that's right.
Yes.
I took there for Swayamvar.
Yes, Swayam. 47 video uploaded. Nowadays also available on the. I also seen your videos.
Yes,
So
sir.
two of the different experts, one was in another role and one is in the another role. But it was a really great experience because whatever maybe the sessions you have delivered, that was very interactive, and really, sir, this was very informative session because the lesson plan or the teaching strategies, innovative teaching strategies you have delivered here, that was really wonderful, sir. So I think there are no more questions, sir. So if you could permit, shall we conclude, sir?
Yes.
So on behalf of this Malvi Mission Teacher Training Center and our Sant Garge Baba Amravati University, I extend my heartfelt gratitude towards Professor Gullane sir for such a wonderful and insightful session towards this innovative teaching approaches towards flipped classrooms. Sir, really it was a wonderful session and very interactive, highly interactive session. So I once again extend my sincere thanks to you, and I also extend thanks to all the participants for their patience listening and active participation during the interaction, because it is not possible to deliver the monologue without dialogue. It is not making the session highly interactive. We are rather than basing the lecture, rather than lecturing, we are always trying to get the sessions very interactive and involve the participants. So with this, I once again extend my sincere thanks to all of you, and with the kind consent of Professor Gullane sir, I would like to declare that this session will be over here. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, and thank you, participants. We will meet tomorrow. Thank you.